Bim, 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 bim. Hello, everyone. Okay, is everybody back from the ads? Sorry, they took a little bit longer today to start running, so I was late. We all welcome into the Saturday show, dude. Welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you, Carrots. Good to see you, Tourist, in the chat. Good to see you, Acidic Pancake, as well. And congrats on being first today. Congrats on that. Yeah, good to see you, everybody. I am so sorry. I meant to start streaming earlier today, but I was figuring out some stuff on my OBS, right? And then I got a blue screen. And then I started chatting with my friend that's been helping me with the blue screens. And he said, that is a problem from Windows. Like, you know, you get like the QR code. And he said it's a problem from Windows because we recently installed Windows 11 on my PC. And he said probably the problem is that Windows is kind of reading controllers from Windows 10. And that's probably giving me the issue, like the blue screens. And he said the fix to that shit is formatting the PC, just deleting everything and installing Windows 11 again, clean everything out so that there's no problem. And if I get still blue screens after that, then I don't know, then I'm just gonna kill myself. But he said that's probably what's gonna fix my issue finally. So I'll get to that another time. You know, today I was like, you know, we're not doing that today because we gotta stream, okay? Nobody got time to like install Windows 11s. So good to see you, everybody. How are you doing, kids? I'm good to see. I'm good to see you. What? Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm good because I'm seeing you here. I'm good. I'm doing great. I've had kind of like a chill day. I took a massive nap of like I think 2 hours, which was very much needed because yesterday we actually got back home from the fair pretty late, from the medieval fair, which, by the way, I'm sorry that I barely took any goddamn pictures because, dude, music, can you? Okay, thank you for working properly. I don't know what's happening. You saw the tweet? Yeah, dude, my gosh, I'm sorry. I've just been getting a lot of issues with my PC lately. My Twitch was lagging and it wasn't updating chat, but I'm back. Oh, it was? Has Twitch been shitty today? It's been working just fine so far for me, it seems, which is good because I need to read my chat. But yeah, I came back pretty late yesterday from the fair, so I barely had any sleep because this morning, even though I actually didn't have to go to work after all, I still woke up and got ready to go to work, and then I'm called an hour before I'm supposed to be there. And I'm told, listen, the weather is kind of whack. I don't think I need you today. And I'm like, why did I know this was gonna happen? And then the dude, actually, my boss sends me a message like an hour later, and he said, you know what happened? They actually closed the pool today. I was like, why didn't they think about that earlier? And so he said it was like a last minute decision because they saw nobody was coming, probably because of the weather. So they ended up closing. It's like, bro, you made everybody just go there for nothing. I swear, do not waste my goddamn time like that, okay? Prepping to go and get breaky outside for a change. Oh, yeah, it's very early Sunday morning for you right now, isn't it? You enjoy your breakfast outside today. What you getting? I want to know. Not your fault, and also good you found out the solution to. Well, supposedly that's what's gonna fix it. I don't know shit about PCs. That's what I've been told by my friend who knows a lot about PCs. So hopefully it gets fixed once I format it. Apparently, issue with not updating chat is not only mine issue. It's just Twitch being weird. Yeah, normally it's a Twitch thing. I'm just praying that it doesn't happen to me because I need my chat to work perfectly, okay? Thank you, Twitch. Thank you so much. I know I'm an affiliate and I barely have any viewers, but please. Also, good to see you, Estrellas. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, dude. How's your weekend going, everybody? How's your goddamn weekend? I really wanted to go to work today because not going to work for me means not getting paid. So every time I get work cancelled, I'm losing money, okay? Last weekend, I had the same issue because it also got really cold for no reason, out of the blue. Both Saturday and Sunday. So I was called and told, yo, you don't need to come because actually the pool is closing. I'm like, okay. And then this morning when I woke up and I saw the weather, I was like, I'm dreading this because it means no money in my wallet. Freak. But anyways, I'll be fine. Hopefully tomorrow I will go to work. I don't know. Asher pick in Discord? Yes, please. Please do. I appreciate it. Weekend is just starting, but nice so far. Just starting. Well, yeah, I guess it is earlier for you, right? Like early Saturday, maybe? Like afternoon or so? It's just nighttime for me. It's like 10 p.m. on a Saturday. So for me, it's like pretty much gone at this point. Oh, 1 p.m. Okay, okay. Wait, really? Is that PST? That's like PST, not EST, right? Because I believe ESTers are like probably like 5 or 6 p.m. right now. This is why I try to stream like as late as possible for me, because I know it's like the best time for those in the Americas. Yeah, that's PST. Okay, okay. Yo, I'm kind of like understanding my time zones at this point. Oh, in Seattle? You know what Seattle reminds me of? iCarly. Every time, I don't know, I just hear Seattle and it brings me back to iCarly. They just mentioned it a lot in the series, I don't know. Is that too funny? How's living there? I heard a lot of people go on purpose to visit Seattle, and I just wonder, is there even anything to see in there? For me, time zones are black magic. You know, I had this conversation with my sister the other day, because she was saying, yo, I don't know why in Russia they don't have different time zones. And I was like, why would they have different time zones? And she's like, because it's a massive country. And I go like, okay, first of all, I know it looks massive on the map, but it's actually not that big. They just need to make it bigger to match because it's in rectangular form. But don't forget that the Earth is round, right? And the flat earthers, mod check. So the territory is actually not that big, and also it wouldn't really make sense to make it a different time zone if the sun is still the same in the entire country. And she wasn't just understanding the logic of it. And I'm like, why do you think time zones happen? It's because they were made to match like either the light or the sunlight and the darkness, you know? Like, dude, it's so basic, but I don't know. She didn't seem to understand very well what I was trying to say. There's lots here. It's nice weather, nice mountains, nice lakes. Really? Does it have a lot of nature? That's cool. You're so excited to visit Spain. When are you coming? That's so sick, yo. It's so nice that you're deciding to come here. You're actually gonna be probably, oh right, September. That's not too bad then. If it was like July or August, you wouldn't do well. Unless you're used to the heat, because it's getting warmer and warmer these days. We're reaching the 40s already, so it's just about to get worse. But by September, it should be fine. Also, you'll be here for my birthday, you know? My birthday is on September 16th. You'll be here. Actually, what day is it of the week this year? Oh, it's a Monday! No, bro! Not a goddamn Monday, y'all. We're gonna celebrate the weekend before then. Yeah, we'll do a celebration stream just like last year. Yeah, we will. No worries. We'll probably do it at the weekend then, because who wanna celebrate a birthday on a Monday? Like, goddamn the Mondays. Also, good to see you, April. Welcome in, baby. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Yo, happy Saturday to anybody popping in. Today we have a different plan than usual. I was just going to play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I was just like, I'm ready, because I was checking the categories, you know, doing all this content creation stuff, checking the categories, seeing how many people there are streaming, what games, basically checking if there's room for me. right? And then I was like, but I don't want to. I'm so burned out of the game. Like, we came back the other day, I actually had fun because I hadn't played it in like a month or two. So I was kind of like, okay, playing it again. But then I'm like, what do I even do on Animal Crossing anymore? I don't want to decorate. Fuck decoration. I don't care about it anymore. And then I stumbled upon a video on YouTube, and I need to comment on it because it explains literally every problem that I've been feeling with Animal Crossing New Horizons and why I miss so much the older games. What we do after that, we'll see. We'll see how much it takes because we're gonna have kind of like a just chatting, complaining about Animal Crossing, mentioning issues, talking about Animal Crossing today. That's what I thought the plan should be, since I've just really been missing big time the old titles of Animal Crossing. I really wanted New Horizons to be up to the task, but it ain't. So yeah, we'll do that. Just that. Give me one sec. Did I post the tweet? Yes, I did. Okay, sick. All right, we can get this out of here. Have been jumping between ACNH and Sims 4. Oh, cool. Have you decorated any beaches yet? The ACNH burnout is def real. Are you also feeling it? God damn, I just can't seem to get out of it. I've done my best. It's not even... I'm just blaming the game at this point because I've done my freaking best to not feel burned out. Not time traveling, barely decorating, talking to the villagers, even though they're fucking boring, doing dailies, completing the museum, I don't know, getting some clothes in, going shopping, just basic shit that you do on Animal Crossing, right? That's what Animal Crossing is. And I still don't feel like logging in. That's the problem. I used to be the kind of person that felt like logging into Animal Crossing first thing in the day because I love it. But it's just not being up there these days, and I'm sad about it. I've one mostly done for the area I'm using thus far. Ooh, nice, dude. I'm not sure when I'll be doing my next DA visit stream, but whenever, feel free to join in again since your island now is completely different, and I would love to visit it, yeah. Also, okay, people, I've been thinking about the DA visit streams and my YouTube channel. I've been really struggling finding like the content that I want to create for the YouTube channel because I really hate editing. Like, it's not even funny at this point. I hate it so much. So I thought, what if I just edit the visit streams that we do here on the channel, right? I'm not gonna edit the older ones because I didn't plan it out and there's a lot of crap going on the screen. I don't really want it to be too crowded. And since, by the way, you all voted on the announcements channel on the Discord that you would like to see the model with the on the DAE visit streams, not the stream, sorry, the YouTube channels, I was like, dude, why don't I just record it? Like, I just trim it and then I just edit it a little bit and post it on the YouTube channel. There shouldn't be too much of a problem for me, right? It's quick, it's easy, and I'm using my time more wisely, in my opinion. And I also made that question because if you're around, I did record your video like a long time ago, and when I started editing it, I realized the audio is fucked up. I don't know what I did, but I was like eating my mic and it's peaking all the time, and I was like, I can't post it like this. And I tried to like fix the audio a little bit, and I was like, okay, I need to re-record it. I'm gonna have to re-record it. So that's why I was asking about the model, because I was like, what if I do it with the model this time, now that I have to redo it anyways? And most people voted that they want to see the model. I don't know how you feel about that. You're still a viewer, so let me know your opinion if you're comfortable with it. But most people voted that they would like to see the model when I'm doing tours. And I was like, yo, awesome, because, I have the model, so let's freaking use it, right? I'm not gonna lie, I don't talk to my villagers. I never talk to the villagers, April. Literally not even in older games. I didn't tend to talk to them too often. That's not just my kind of gameplay. But I've been forcing myself to do so because I thought it was just another thing that would bring my love for Animal Crossing back. But it didn't. It didn't. Try to set yourself some unusual goal. Usually helps to stay in game, although mainly it helps for Minecraft. Yeah, like what kind of goal do you set on Animal Crossing that's unusual? Like every goal is usual, like finishing the museum, paying off your loan, decorating your island. What the fuck of a goal can you get? It's like Also, I don't know if this is a me problem, but I get mad that in order to enjoy a game, I need to treat the game differently from what's intended to be treated like. I'm mad that I'm needing to treat Animal Crossing New Horizons differently, setting up certain rules for myself so that I get to enjoy it as much as I did older titles. That really pisses me off, and I think that's been my problem with Palia as well lately, which I'm still debating whether I should just start a new Palia account and just start from the get-go and actually maybe read some of the dialogue, because I just skip through all of it and I don't know anything about the history or anything. But yeah, I wanted to keep like my in-app purchases, so I sent a request to the Palia devs. Let's see if they, not the devs, but like, you know, the team, see if they answer to me. Hopefully I can keep it if I delete my account. Whatever is easier for you, I'm sure either way will be great. Oh, you're too kind. I mean, wouldn't that be such maybe not too interesting, but I think it's definitely a different thing. Every tour out there on YouTube just doesn't have a webcam or anything. They just have like the gameplay, right? And I was like, why am I not the first one to give it a little twist? I am probably gonna be the first VTuber doing island tours, I think. And I felt kind of like, yo, I'm like, oh, I'm a special. So I don't know, maybe I can make it work. We'll see. Unless they're doing DIYs, I don't talk to him. Exactly. I just never feel like it. They always say the same shit. They're boring. I don't know. They're just NPCs. And they feel like so. Which, you know, they're all NPCs and we know that. But they feel like it and I don't like it. Build a giant pig. Oh my gosh. I've seen people do that. Shut up, dude. With the pads. That's so funny. You could challenge yourself to do one small build or something weekly or something. I know, but like... that involves decorating again, and I'm not sure how I feel about the decorating in Animal Crossing still. Because we have so many options, and it's really overwhelming, isn't it? I feel like I could have just been okay if the game hadn't given us the ability to terraform the island or change the rivers, and just given us the power to place furniture outside. That's something we've been wanting for a long time, let's be real. I think I would have been fine with it. But they kind of went overboard and let us change literally every terrain, every piece of the land. Like, that's insane. Also, dude, welcoming Yonko in the chat. Dude, happy Saturday. And happy Saturday to you, Wintertime. Thank you for 4 months. Thank you so much. What's good? We're just yapping about Animal Crossing. You know, I'm complaining as usual because I have a lot of issues with New Horizons. That would be the day. But yo, thank you so much and welcome in. How you doing today? Happy Saturday to you, baby. I'm doing great, Yonko. How are you, baby? I'm not gonna lie, I went with a vague theme and then like 2 to 3 sets of furniture item stuff for the whole place. I love that. But see, this is what I'm saying. Again, we need to limit ourselves the options in order to like work better, because I think that's also my problem. There's so many items, so much that you can do. It's like, it's so overwhelming, isn't it? I feel like I do need me some restrictions. You remember how much we hated the rocks that couldn't be broken in older titles? I fucking used to love that, dude. I love that because I was like, damn, if only I could break this goddamn rock. But then it made you appreciate the little things that you can change. Also, the villagers is a big part of it, but we'll mention it when we watch the video. We're gonna be reacting to a video today to start the stream off. Talking about New Horizons, talking about Animal Crossing in general. I've just been having this feeling that I really miss the old games. I really miss New Leaf, dude. I love New Leaf. It's my favorite game of all time. Starter gives me the same feeling. If I don't min-max the game and face only failures, I can't enjoy it. I think Starter for me is kind of like the same. There's so much to do and so much to tackle. And there's not really any direction that you need to necessarily follow for the game to progress, that I feel kind of lost. I feel like I've been seeing a pattern with myself, with my kind of gameplay, where if the game doesn't give me stuff to do that's clear, like clearly you need to finish these few things in order to progress in the story, or to unlock more parts of the map, or stuff like that, right? I struggle with that, but I also struggle with you giving me too much power. I don't want to have too much power, I just want to have enough power to feel like I'm in control of my game, but also to not feel burned out of it. I'm okay, still sad that Germany lost against Spain yesterday. Oh, we did win, dude. Sorry, we are better, right? 2-1, wasn't it? I didn't even watch the match, but I don't know what it is about my country winning on a football match that I didn't even watch and I don't even like watching, but it feels like, damn, yeah, what a win. Also welcoming Matt. Also, let me know if that's how I should call you, Matt. But welcoming, baby. How are you today? I'm great, by the way. Happy Saturday to you. And if I meet Max and keep looking things up in the wiki to guide me with every step, that's a chore, not engaging for me. That is a huge one, carrots, for me. Games where I have to go out of my way to learn information because you decided not to include it in your game. I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure I enjoy having to go into my PC and check for the information that I'm looking to on Google because I can't find it within the game. You know how beautiful it is going to talk to every NPC because you know one of them will give you the information that you need in order to progress? That's something that doesn't really happen in a lot of recent games. And that really gets to me because I don't want to use my PC when I'm playing. I want a game and I want all the information that I need to know to be learned throughout the game, okay? Within the game. Let me talk to an NPC. Let me just read the dialogue, so otherwise I wouldn't know what the hell I need to do. Right? I don't want to go into the wiki every goddamn 3 seconds. And in Stardew Valley, I really struggle with this. Because there's a lot of things that you don't know unless you Google them. I mean, you pretty much can have a broad, like a basic knowledge of how it works, everything overall. But if you want details of things, you can really learn them through the game itself. 22 minutes per day too. Wait, a day in Stardew Valley is 22 minutes? Isn't that so long? I thought it was shorter. It can't be that long, can it? Minecraft somehow feel like the days are long enough for me to play at my own pace. Wait, so Stardew is 22 minutes per day, and how long is a Minecraft day? That's interesting too. I also struggle with the length of days. I think it's too short. I thought it was just shorter than 22 minutes. Because I play Coral Island. And I believe in Coral Island the days are like maybe half an hour long, 25 minutes, I'm not sure. It still feels like it's a little bit short, but it's like, okay, it's decent. I have enough time to do things. I think my problem with Stardew Valley and having a time that goes by so fast is that I'm stressed out every goddamn second of it because I'm like, oh no, I need to do this thing and I'm not gonna have time to go to the mines if I don't water my plants really fast. And I want to play the game just to chill, dude. That's why I play cozy goddamn games. And then again, a game where I have to implement mods in order to enjoy, I'm not sure how I feel about it. 14 minutes, 20 seconds, 1 day story. Yeah, that sounds accurate. I thought it wasn't longer than 15 minutes because it really does feel really short. I really do feel like I don't got time for anything. You can call me Max? Okay, I will do that. Good to see you, Max. Welcome in, baby. Good to see you back here. I want an in-game notebook, which it doesn't, so I can take notes about each person. Oh, that's a sick thought, dude. That's a sick thing we should have. 15 fishing is fun, but the sturgeons coming this season is suddenly fishing isn't fun. I hate the fishing in every game, so I don't know. Ain't nobody got time for that. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Right, like I want to enjoy the vanilla thing. I'm the same, Carrots. I don't want to feel like I need to add things on top of your game in order to enjoy it. I want you to do that work, not me. I don't want to be stressing about, yo, in order to enjoy this game, I need to add this mod. I need to go to the wiki to know this thing. I don't want to, you know? Oh, do you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm just gonna change the lurk comment, y'all. I'm just gonna change it. Sorry. No, don't worry about it. Thank you for the musgo. Thank you for the lurkies, Carrots. I'm just gonna change it at this point. I'm tired of it. Okay. Paste. Alright, sick. Got him. Enjoy your breakfast, by the way. Stardew Valley days feel like 10 minutes in multiplayer. They are 40 minutes, Kurt said, but they do feel like 10 minutes. It truly just feels like 10 fucking minutes. I never played Stardew Valley. It's a great game. I can't tell you otherwise. It's a great game. I just have my personal issues with it. But make sure to watch reviews out there. I'm just always like, you know, mentioning my own personal issues with games in general. That doesn't mean that games are bad or that I consider them bad games. I mean, I have almost 3,000 hours on Animal Crossing New Horizons and I still don't think it's a good game. So, you know, I know it doesn't correlate, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. This gambling command, I want to gamble. Oh, so by watching the stream, you get tulip arrows, which are points from Stream Elements. They're not points from Twitch, by the way, just so you know, they're different points. And then the way you gamble it, actually, if you do !arrows, it should tell you how much you have. Right? Why the fuck do I have arrows? That doesn't make sense. And then you can do gamble, and then whatever amount you want, and then it gambles them. So you either lose or win, right? Also, they do have a little cooldown, so just make sure to repeat the command if you want to know your points. But yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Also, I should be deleting myself from gaining points. That doesn't make much sense that I get points from my own channel. Loyalty settings. Okay, let me add myself here. Bum, 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 bum. No, I am added. That's stupid. What? Dun, 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 dun. Actions. Can I not delete myself from here? I think I should be able to. Okay, I did delete myself. So who's first on the leaderboards? Oh, it's Carrots, as usual. Then we got Azuri, then we got Quail, Bird, Leo, Janny, Graveso, Estrellas. Damn, we have another bot! Okay, wait, let me delete this bot. Bum 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 bum. I hate it when we have bots on the leaderboards. Get the fuck out of here. We have another bot! Okay, wait. Botspot, get the fuck out of the leaderboards, please. And we have another one. Oh my lord. Bum 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 bum. Alright, that should be fine for now. The addiction kicks in. Just remember, everybody, if you're gonna gamble, it does have a cooldown, okay? Just you know, don't go crazy with it because it's not gonna listen to you. I think it has a 10-second cooldown per person. So yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Dude, there's a lot of bots on my fucking leaderboards. Get the hell out of here. Gonna get these people out of here, dude. What the heck? You know, sometimes I don't know if they're bots or not. I believe they must be, right? I don't know. Anyways. Don't fight for the gambling addiction, everybody, please. Keep it chill. We're chilling. All right, guys. It's time. We're gonna head into shitting on Animal Crossing today. We're gonna watch a video. We're gonna watch this video. It's called The Dissonance Between Old and New Animal Crossing. It's a great fucking video. I've watched most of it, like, off stream. And I decided to talk about it on stream because I think it's very, very interesting. Let me move the chat box. Where can we put the chat box? Maybe up here. All right, but this is what we're gonna be doing, okay? Let me move my chat here. And let me get everything set up. Well, all right. Let's see. How is that? That should be perfect. Let me get this out of here. All right, that's sick. So this is a very cool video that I watched today. We're gonna be watching it. We're gonna be commenting on it. We're gonna be, you know, expressing our issues with the game. And if you've played the older games, you're really gonna resonate with this, I think, because I know I did. So let me get the music out of here. Let me check the audio first.
It's a special case in the modern game industry. Animal Crossing is a special case in the modern game industry.
How is that?
It feels like so many games these days are created to be constant.
I think that should be fine. Quality, please. Rain time, dude, indeed. Welcome in, Quill. Good to see you. Did you say I'm status? They def a bot. Oh my gosh. Should I delete you from the leaderboard then? If they're a bot, you know? You know? But yeah, we're gonna rant about Animal Crossing. Are you ready? It's never a bad time to rant about Animal Crossing and complain about it, is it? Dude, I'm so thirsty today. Let me drink some water. But also good to see you, Quill, baby. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for the water reminder. Reminder. I can't speak today. I'll drink again. Delicious water. But yeah.
Animal Crossing is a special case in the modern game industry. While it feels like so many games these
days the audio should be fine.
Changing, updating, and always vying for your attention and money with new DLC, Animal Crossing is instead a title that invites you to take breaks when you like and return at your own leisure. The game does receive updates, yes.
Also, isn't this guy just talks really fast? Playback speed is normal. Okay. I feel like the audio should be fine. We're gonna restart it. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Animal Crossing is a special case in the modern game industry. While it feels like so many games these days are created to be constantly changing, updating, and always vying for your attention and money with new DLC, Animal Crossing is instead a title that invites you to take breaks when you like and return at your own leisure.
Cozy game.
It does receive updates, yes, but I never feel the pressure of needing to jump back in when they drop or else I'll be missing out somehow.
Right, unlike on Palia or any other game that tells you, yo, if you don't log in within this week, you're gonna miss out on this event. I love that about Animal Crossing and games who do that because I don't feel pressured to log into the game at a certain time because otherwise I will miss X event or whatever. Also, welcome in Kasia Vanara. Let me know if I'm not butchering your name. I will hope so.
No, Animal Crossing has always been a game that I feel I can come back to in my own time. And with New Leaf, I did just that. Over the game's lifespan, I revisited...
God, I love New Leaf. Also, this looks very sharp, I believe because it's an emulator, right? Like this one right here, that's not from the 3DS, I can tell you that much. If you don't log in this week, we will send Hitman to your location.
4 times. Obviously, for the first time when I got the game around its release in 2013, twice in 2016, once in spring and again in winter
so
when
good.
it got its welcome amiibo update, and one final time in 2020.
Look how beautiful, dude. Look how pretty. And I don't even like the normal flowers that much, but that's so beautiful. I just miss this game a lot. I love it.
Lead up to its sequel, New Horizons, which I was so indescribably excited for that I had to fill the void somehow. And so, March 20th, 2020 rolls around.
You know why I bought Stardew Valley on the Switch, actually? Literally because I couldn't wait for Animal Crossing, and I just needed to get my mind off things. So I actually bought the 3DS, sorry, not the 3DS, the Nintendo Switch, like a year before Animal Crossing came out, and I bought Stardew Valley, and that's why I have a few hours on Stardew Valley on the Switch, because I just need to play something. I just couldn't wait. Oh my lord, it was such a long wait for this game.
And I play New Horizons rampantly for maybe just over a month. And I make it a point to not get too excited for games these days. Even ones I like the idea of or I think look great.
My guy was disappointed.
You never really know what you're going to truly think until they're in your hands. Because after that month of play, I dropped New Horizons like a sack of shit. Bear in mind, I had just been playing this game's at the time 7-year-old predecessor for 3 months straight with no issues before this. Did I just burn myself out on Animal Crossing before?
Dude, literally, I think I have 2k hours on Animal Crossing New Leaf, and it's a game that I still feel like coming back to. It's been forever since it came out, I believe 2012, I think it was, and I still feel like coming back to this game. And I feel like if I had access to it as easily as on my Switch, for instance, if it was on my Switch, I would never even open New Horizons again. I would just play New Leaf all day, every day, dude. Like, I don't even give a shit.
For the launch of New Horizons? I didn't think so, but it didn't matter. I'd just wait for Animal Crossing to tempt me back in naturally, like it always does. But then, nothing happened. Keep in mind, this was early 2020, where no one on the fucking planet had any responsibilities other than not going outside lest they catch the Donkey Konga virus.
Dude, I played, I don't know how many hours a day I was playing Animal Crossing New Horizons during the pandemic, but me and my brother, we were insane. We played probably like, I don't know, it was sleeping and playing for the rest of the day. We played so hard. It took us a long time to feel burned out, but we played for such a long, oh my goodness, I just don't know how many hours. I just don't know. We weren't sleeping that much. No, we did, because, you know, we love sleeping.
And delivered the perfect reason to waste all of my time on stupid animal game, and yet it didn't interest me. In fact, pangs of disappointment started to creep up on me, and those pangs of disappointment eventually started turning into feelings of resentment. Animal
did the same thing. It sleeps ACNH.
Sucked.
Literally, dude.
It was missing so many legacy.
Is New Leaf that good? You have no idea. Look, this is New Leaf. We were robbed of so many things, tourist, from New Leaf. It is the best Animal Crossing game you're ever gonna play. I promise you that. And right now, you can even experience the full extent of it, because the online got taken down. Now you can go to the island and play with friends, which is a bummer, because there are, in this island right here that you're seeing, there's mini games. You could go to fucking the international island and just meet anybody from anywhere in the world and talk Japanese with them if you wanted to. You could go to your national island where there will only be people from your country, right? There were so many fruits. You got bananas, you got them lemons, you got, what was this thing? Lychees, right? You got mangoes. I don't know. And we were robbed of so many things. They just didn't feel like importing those things to New Horizons for no goddamn reason, which is stupid because they were awesome. So I don't have any consoles. You can play on emulator. I play it on my PC as well. I do have it on my 3DS, but it's inconvenient because it's not working that well at this point. But I do play it on my emulator. In fact, I do have I have a collection with a couple of collections. Let me get you this. With a couple of episodes of Animal Crossing New Leaf that I played, if you want to check it out. But it's an awesome game. I do recommend that you try it out. Persimmon? Yeah, we had persimmons too. We had like 9 fruits. It was insane, dude.
Features. No perfect fruit. No cafe shop. No.
We had perfect fruit as well. We were robbed. Why did you not bring the perfect fruit in? I used to love my perfect cherries, my perfect apples. I don't know, dude. Like, it's just ridiculous. we don't have the cafe outside anymore, which was a cool thing. You could work at the cafe, you know that? You could get them come to this guy and say, hey, I'm looking for work. And you would, your villagers would come in and they would ask for coffee, and you had to sort of know what they wanted and memorize that for the next time so that you got like more points, and then you would get like a special NPC coming in at the end, and then you got rewards. It was awesome, dude. It was awesome. I loved the job at the cafe so much. I loved it. It felt so rewarding. It felt like real life, you know? This is what Animal Crossing has always been, just about simulating real life. It felt like getting your first job in a way. I loved it so much. Time to put on eye patch Matties and go to the season parent and emulating. Listen, it is what it is. If you're gonna download it, I recommend Citra. That's the one I use. Now I need to start playing New Leaf all over again. Me too! Like, I can't fucking wait. Maybe we'll play after this. I don't even care. We had a whole shop district. I think he talks about it later. It sounds like it was better. It was. It was a lot better, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion. Dr. Shrunk. Dr. Shrunk was sick, dude. Somehow in this game, he's just vanished. Gone. A lot of NPCs just gone. Just out of the blue. It just makes sense. Sounds amazing. Can't wait to make a temple to worship ancient gods. Oh god, I spiced my 3DS before the end of Nintendo Online. I think there's a replacement service, and that's on its way to support a New Leaf. I think I did heard about that too, Quail. Listen, if they get that, I'm totally gonna get it. Like, I just really don't understand why they took it down. It's kind of whack, isn't it? Like, it hasn't even been that many years. There's still a lot of people playing this game on the 3DS. I bet there's a lot of people using the online feature as well, but Nintendo was just like, no, this is it. Mainstream with the shit. I loved it. The way you could expand Nook's Granny so many times. We were robbed so badly, dude. The expansions of the shops, just why, dude? It felt so rewarding. You know how awesome it felt every time you got to the district, to the main street, whatever the hell it's called, and you saw your, what was it, like Nook's Emporium or whatever the hell? That was awesome, dude. Club LOL, I would literally dress up at Friday night with my sister and my friends. They would come over to my town and we would go to Club LOL and just dance a little bit. Oh my god, it was so good. God, what a good game. Oh my god, what did they do to the game? Also, thank you for the shrimp, carrots, and the water. I will drink in a jiffy. Let me stretch a bit. It sounds like listening to old people telling stories from their amazing life, not calling anyone old. No, don't worry, I totally agree. It's like, that sounds so cool, doesn't it? I fucking love New Leaf, dude. I need New Leaf back. I need it back. Also, good to see you, Bird. I don't know if you're lurking, but welcome in, baby. Happy Saturday. All right, let's continue.
No shop upgrades, no fortune cookies. So with my island's baseball stadium still in construction, I completely abandoned it. To be honest, this video was originally conceived as a Animal Crossing non-Verizon sucks dick video. But
literally,
then, not long ago, something unexpected happened.
We do need New Leaf on the
felt
Switch.
The game calling me back. It took over 3
years. Ew, not in the trash can.
I felt the desire to play New Horizons. So I did. But unlike my various reunions with New Leaf, it barely lasted a couple weeks.
Dude, that's exactly my experience. Every time I go back to the game, I just feel burned out like 1 week or two after. It's like I enjoy it for just a very short while, and then I'm burned out again, and I want to drop it again, and I end up dropping it, actually.
It did reveal one thing to me. There was more nuance to this than I thought. New Horizons did have stuff I liked, some features that I thought were really cool, and yet, it once again failed to captivate me. Why was that? To figure it out, I decided I had to go back to somewhere I'd never actually been. The beginning of the Animal Crossing series on
Oh,
Nintendo
hell
GameCube.
yeah, dude. Bim, 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 bim. Bam, bam, wham, wham, bam, 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 bam. Dude, I was 4 years old when this game came out, like 2002. Shut up, bro. Bam, 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 bam.
While I'd never played the first Animal Crossing,
God, the music is so cool, dude. I love it. I suggested one thing to Bold already. I had a sleepover with a friend many times, and we played ACNH ACNL the whole night. It was so awesome. Dude, I love ACNL. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. I loved bringing people to my town. Oh, you bailed. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I'm not understanding that. Long time no see. Yo, good to see you, Zach. How you doing, dude? Welcome back. Also, good morning, Keeps. Good morning, Keeps. Good to see you, baby. Happy Saturday, dude. For anybody just tuning in right now, we're discussing Animal Crossing stuff because we're burned out of Animal Crossing New Horizons. We want the old shit back. We love Animal Crossing New Leaf, the older games, the life simulation, the better villager dialogues, the not having many options to do like we do in New Horizons because restrictions are good, okay? So that's what we're talking about. We love talking about Animal Crossing here. You all know that. Also, good to see you, Bird. Welcome in, baby. Happy Saturday. I hope you had a great day today. Here's my newest question of the day. If you could be in first-person view of any video game or cartoon character, who would you choose? Dude, I would just say Animal Crossing. I want to walk around. I want to get into the museum and I want to talk to bladders. I want to talk to all the villagers. Myself, I would love that. It would feel like kind of like the Animal Crossing movie, right? Low-key mood. I promise you, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at New Horizons. I'm so burned out of that shit. Didn't the villagers used to roast you? They used to roast you so bad. They used to tell you like mean shit and they didn't give a fuck. And that's what actually made them realistic. You know why Apollo is one of my favorite villagers? Because he called me out on my bullshit when I was a kid. Since I've been a kid, I've always enjoyed having honest people around me. And Apollo called me some names when I was a kid and I was like, dude, I appreciate you. Thank you for calling me out on my bullshit, you know? And he literally became one of my favorites because of that. It's not because he looks a certain way. All of my favorite villagers are my favorite villagers because of their personalities back in Wild World, which is the first game I played, which are Joe and Apollo. I love them both, so can't help but miss the old furniture sets. Truly, Quail, why the fuck did they have to get rid of them? The puzzle one, just so many ones. I didn't understand. I was actually wanting to bring them back. You can actually sort of get it back by crafting like, I don't know, some ones and then you need to like repaint them over. That's not a furniture set anymore, dude. It's lost its charm. If anyone remembers the way they had all those great customizations to add. There was so many more things that you can do with the stuff in NL than ACNH. They basically just had already the entire image of Animal Crossing. I mean, objectively, there's a lot more you can do in New Horizons. But also objectively, the fact that in New Leaf, a lot of things that you could do were still restricted, felt that the few things that you were allowed to do were a lot more satisfying. In New Horizons, you don't feel anything when you put out a street lamp outside on your island because you can do literally a million of them and nothing matters. And you can just buy the item or, I don't know, clone it or whatever and put it outside. In New Leaf, if you wanted a street lamp, you had to do this whole town project, you had to fund it, and you have to find the spot for it where it would fit because there couldn't be any houses around it. Or any rocks next to it, otherwise it wouldn't let you. Like, you still had restrictions. So the times, like, the spaces of your town that were decorated were a lot more satisfying because there were a lot more restrictions behind it that just putting out some furniture and that's it, right? It's why I appreciate it a lot more back in the day. Also, welcome in Ritsuka, good to see you. Happy Saturday. What happened to New Horizon? Don't have to explain it all again. If you already did, the short version is fine. Well, we're just burned out of the game. And I've been really missing the old games of Animal Crossing, especially New Leaf. Like, I really want to play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I just don't know what to do anymore. And I'm really burned out and I'm just bored. I am just very bored of it. So we're talking about... well, this guy in this video that we're reacting to is comparing a lot of the features that we had back in the older titles, comparing them with New Horizons, right? And sort of breaking down why New Horizons has been a letdown for older Animal Crossing fans. Because as somebody said one time, I don't know who it was in the chat, that it said Animal Crossing New Horizons just became a decorating simulator. And I agree with that. You want to call it live sim all you want, it really isn't. It really isn't. It's lost the title. My favorite set was the one that Apollo had as his default back in Wild World and New Leaf. Was it Apollo? Didn't he have like this black and white sort of square kind of set? I can't really remember because I didn't used to visit the villagers that often. Also, I never got Apollo on New Leaf, sadly. I just had him back in New Wild World, which was many, many years ago. What would you want more, New Leaf HD Remaster or new Animal Crossing? Or where Nintendo listened to the community? Dude, if Nintendo listened to community, I would want a new game every day before an HD remaster of an old game. You can improve New Leaf. I'm not saying this is the perfect game. I'm just saying New Horizons is not the way to improve it. In my personal opinion, obviously. Well, like, my opinion has been very widely, like, we all agree with these things. But more things you can do with stuff. I was specifically mentioning the furniture and the customizations, but I can also agree that there's more than you can do with the game overall. Are you talking about customizing the furniture, like with Cyrus? I mean, back in New Leaf, you would get these gems, and there were certain pieces of furniture that you could customize with the gems, but there were still not as many customizations, I feel like, than in Animal Crossing New Horizons. There were a lot, but I don't think it overpowers New Horizons. Black Gnat was white square. Is that how it's called? I don't know. I think that's the one I remember. Only thing I didn't love in New Leaf was the jellyfish. Even that was so cool. Oh my god, I forgot about that, dude. New Leaf was the first game where we could dive in the ocean. And you would get stung by jellyfish. Isn't that like awesome, dude? I'm sorry, but that's an awesome feature. I'm sorry. I love it. The Modern Series? Oh, Modern Series. That's the name of it. Yeah. I played New Leaf, but it never really hooked me as much as New Horizons did. Plus, COVID massively helped the success of ACNH. I gotta say one thing. New Leaf was a game for its time. Maybe it's not a game that you pick up nowadays, where after you've played New Horizons, maybe you wouldn't enjoy it. I think I would understand that as well. After you've lived New Horizons and you've enjoyed it, maybe you're like, oh, I'm lacking a lot of features that New Horizons has. I'm lacking the freedom, the terraforming, all these things, right? But I think if you've played the Animal Crossing games in order, like chronologically speaking, once you get to Animal Crossing New Horizons, you really feel like a lot of it's not even just nostalgia, it's truly just gameplay features that you are missing, that make Animal Crossing, in my opinion, what Animal Crossing is. A game where you just play as if it was alive inside a console. That's it. I didn't love the jellyfish because I just wanted the stuff from diving. I did enjoy it. I think it was cool. Every time I saw one, I would just try to dodge it really badly.
I knew the gist of the game and I knew all about where it came from. Within the fandom, it's common knowledge that the creator of Animal Crossing, Katsuya Iguchi, created the game with the themes of family.
That's the creator!
The creator of Animal Crossing, Katsuya
I love you, dude. I know who you are, but let me pray to you because you are the creator of my favorite game of all time. Thank you. We have an island on both, but we could revisit ours, whenever and buy stuff from it. Yeah.
Iguchi created the game with the themes of family, friendship, and community in mind, based on the state of his life after moving to Kyoto from Chiba to work for Nintendo when he was 21, leaving his friends and family behind to begin a career in a new, unfamiliar setting.
Oh, really? He left? Well, yeah, that makes sense. That's why New Horizons failed.
In the original Animal Crossing pretty clearly, with your player character moving to an out-of-the-way town with little to their name and no friends. Upon arriving in Penis 3, I was quickly greeted by the head of the raccoon mob Tom Nook and given a shitty little shack to live in for the low price of 19,000 bells, which was 18,000 bells out of my budget. Tom Nook asked me to swing by his shop later to hook me up with some work to pay off my debt, but I first decided to
Venus
explore the
3,
town
yeah.
and introduce myself to the locals. Hello? Who are you? I don't know this one. Iggy. He's named after a shitty...
Who the fuck is this? Is this guy even a new... They got rid of this guy, didn't they? Fuck. There's also a lot of villagers they never brought back from the older games. I'm mad. I'm very mad about that, dude. Very fucking mad. In New Horizons, no store or cabin islands, but new leaf, new store stuff in stock daily, right? You know how much I had to wait for my perfect swimsuit that I wanted to get? The swimsuit I got was this one in black with a crown in white in the middle. I waited forever to get that fucking suit, I swear. So by the time it finally was on my store, I was like, yes, dude, finally, oh my gosh. Also, we have ads running in a little bit. Thank you so much if you do stick around. I really appreciate that. Please note that some villagers were also only exclusive to the Animal Crossing Game Boy Island thing they did way back when. There are a lot of villagers that were only around for the GameCube version of Animal Crossing, but there were also a lot of villagers back from New Leaf that were I know there were special villagers Zelda themed, and I believe even Splatoon themed, maybe, I'm not sure. But they also got rid of those. What's the harm? Give me the fucking wolf from Zelda. It was awesome. Sick fucking villager.
Fucking Mario character. The village Peter?
Oh, really? Joey!
Wilkinson! Holy shit!
Dude, I love this guy. Also, Joey, one of my favorite villagers. I swear if I get Joey on my GameCube gameplay, I'ma scream, dude. You got Link in your New Leaf town? Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, you don't know that actually, because they can leave whenever they want, right? The New Leaf villagers? I'm pretty sure I always wanted the Splatoon themed villagers. How did you even get them? Did you just need some cards or something? I think you do, right?
A fucking orange.
Yeah, they could.
Monique, she was in my New Leaf town when I was a kid.
Monique
as well. All right. So this is where we do the morning aerobics and fucking penis inspections and shit. Where
Please.
is the freedom seed? Aha. Oh, it's a fucking ball.
Who is this?
Damn, that's a voice. Something I was quick.
Yo, why does he do it perfectly? What the fuck?
A fucking ball. Damn, that's a voice.
Dude, that was literally perfect. What the hell? He does it perfectly. What the frick?
Something I was quickly struck by was how much more personality the villagers' dialogue had
Oh, so sorry for the ads, dude. I'm so sorry.
compared to New Horizons. Some of them were a bit more standoffish and didn't immediately take a massive shine to me, whereas in New Horizons they pretty much...
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. One thing I will always love about New Horizons is the graphics. It just looks insane. Look at this change, bro.
Some were a bit more
did you look at the
standoffish
fucking
and didn't
change?
immediately take a massive shine to me, whereas in New...
Look at that, bro. It's a beautiful game. Beautiful looking game. Nobody can tell you otherwise. I mean, we're not even saying that it's a bad game. We're just complaining about the little things, right? Also, yo, welcoming Vovo. Yo, we got Vovo in the house. Che Vovo. Welcome in, baby. Happy Saturday. Also, I'm sorry for anybody who has ads. Apologies. Sorry.
New Horizons, they pretty much start instantly sucking on your toes 9 seconds after meeting you for the first time.
Oh, God.
They even take little jabs at
Not the toe sucking. I need water. I'm gonna wait for a little bit until ads are gone for y'all. Oh my god, I love this dude. I don't know this dude, but I love him. I don't even know who he is. I've never watched a video of him, I don't think. Polygons were my beloved polygons. Now listen. Okay, it still looks beautiful. You look at this and we're not looking at a terrible looking game, but when you compare it to New Horizons, dude, New Horizons is just very pretty. It's just very nice looking. It looks very smooth. The textures are beautiful. I especially like it when it rains. I think a lot of people don't like it when it rains in New Horizons, but I can actually tell that things look wet, you know? And I love that. And I feel like it also makes things look sharper in a way. I'm not sure why, but I think that's how I feel about it, yeah. New Horizons looks better, but polygons. You just like that girl with the polygon boobs, don't ya? Also, everybody should be back from the ads now, I think. Everybody's back? Hello? Hello, everybody's back from the ads? You should be. Thank you for sticking around. Okay, let's play.
You or hurriedly want to get to the point of the conversation. It's a much more realistic depiction of trying to mingle in a new community as an outsider. She's calling me a broke-ass bitch.
What?
As an outsider.
How amusing. You mean to tell me you didn't have enough money to buy a house when you moved? Literally, that's what she's saying. This is why I love the older fucking dialogue. It's so good. Oh my lord. They used to... I'm pretty sure one of them actually called you flat out dumb. Or dumbass or something like that. I promise, dude. Like, they actually insulted you in your face. I'm back. You're welcome back, Yonko. I remember time traveling a week forward in New Leaf and I lost Lucky that way. No! Oh my gosh. I remember I lost Joey because luckily enough I got Joey somehow on my New Leaf island. Sorry, town. And then when I logged in like years later, he was gone. And I read the letter and I actually felt sad about him. Which has never happened in New Horizons, ever. I actually felt kind of like crying because Joey left my goddamn town that I hadn't played for ages, you know? Free from ads. Thank you so much for sticking around, guys. I just like polygons. I was never attracted to a video game or cartoon or anything like that character. Okay. You just like the non-sharp look of it, right? The nostalgia.
She's calling me a broke-ass bitch.
Yeah, she is.
Mental run of the litter or what? Holy shit. That's
Holy
brutal.
shit.
Holy shit.
Dude, mental run of the litter. Oh my gosh.
Run of the litter or what? Holy shit, that's brutal. In only 2 hours, I found my random assortment of GameCube villages more engaging than the ones I've been talking to for 4 years in New Horizons.
I'm doing great, Leo. How you doing, baby?
Makes you feel like a bit of a bottom feeder that needs to find their footing in a new place and work their way up the slope.
Can you spot me for some cash, bruv? I hear you've got a bare piece of the brother Alpha.
Until they earn some respect.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole. Birmingham is a fucking shithole. I hate the fucking place. It's full of dickheads. I fucking hate it.
The first hour.
Oh my gosh, dude. I fucking hate it. Dying.
Our gameplay more or less consists of you doing odd jobs for Nook, in a desperate attempt to pay off a little bit of your debt to him. Once he runs out of shit for you to do, he prompts you to go off on your own and find ways of scrounging up some cash by yourself, maybe by collecting and selling items
still
around
sick,
the town
but better.
or by doing favours for your fellow villagers.
Dude, still sick? Seriously? Oh my gosh. I hope you recover quickly, baby. Remember Jaden's video about New Leaf? I don't think I've watched it.
And, well, quite honestly, it feels like the villagers just start messing with you with some of the errands they want you to run. Oh my god, they're fucking with me. I'm going in circles.
I mean, I promise you, some of the errands that they told you to do were actually trash. Like, shut up, dude. Go do it yourself, you lazy ass, bro.
So originally, Stella wanted her Game Boy back from Chuck. I go see Chuck about the Game Boy, and Monique has it. So I get it from Monique. I gave it back to Stella, and then Twiggy starts talking about, oh, I gave my Game Boy to Chuck, who gave it to Joey, who gave it to Stella, who gave it to Monique. Fuck these guys. Fuck them. They're trying to fuck with me, I'll fuck with them right back. I'm getting that Game Boy from Monique, and you know what I'm doing with it? I'm fucking keeping it. Guys, I know I have a
I love that.
phallic-shaped personal gyroid assistant, but I'm
what the fuck
still
does
not
that guy
gay.
do?
Please refer to the board.
I mean, if you can tell, I've never played the GameCube version of Animal Crossing. I didn't even know you have fucking balls that you could like kick around on your town. Are you kidding me? That's insane.
Then
That's
only
so
a couple
cool.
hours of playtime on the
Like, look at
GameCube
that
title,
shit.
As well as everything I remembered from New Leaf. What exactly?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. New Leaf still looks
hours of playtime on the
beautiful to me.
GameCube title, as well as
This is New Leaf, by the way. This is so pretty. And this is what used to happen when you build like a bridge or anything. Truly, anything you did felt like a huge deal. Like they would celebrate it. I know in New Horizons you can also celebrate it, but you actually have to go out of your way to celebrate that shit. I miss the tree as well, dude. Also, you know, I remember sitting down on my tree and then reading the credits, which told you like when you built things, when people moved in. It was so nostalgic. It was like a little log of it was like the logs of your town, right? It was beautiful, dude. Also, we're talking shit about New Horizons. Hell yeah, my favorite combo. Yes, we are, dude. Welcome to Shitting on New Horizons part 1000, because we've talked about that so many times in here already. But I'll never get tired of it. New Leaf is the Animal Crossing game. We all know it, baby, and we all agree. Let's make Animal Crossing stream into Animal Crossing video reaction stream if you're burned out from ANH. You know what? It's not a bad combo. I love the idea. That New Leaf looks way better than I thought. I mean, I believe this is the emulator version, which probably looks a lot sharper than the 3DS version, but yes, it is.
As everything I remembered from New Leaf,
it did look beautiful.
What exactly I thought was wrong with New Horizons started to become more and more apparent. And so I've come up with 3 main issues I have.
Why don't like this kid's game as a fully grown adult? I relate. I'm too close to my 30s now.
One, even after its DLC updates, it's still missing so much content from the old games.
Tell them!
Number 2, the new and cool features and ideas it does have are implemented clunkily.
I don't know what he means about that, but we'll figure
and finally,
it out.
What I think is the biggest sticking point overall, 3, in giving you control over almost everything. Sacrifices the series' original identity.
Exactly,
Let's start
dude.
from the top. There is so much legacy content that isn't present.
Honestly, just waiting on the new Animal Crossing game at this point. I'm not even kidding. New Horizons was so fucking disappointing. I've been just struggling a lot, dude, because today I was gonna stream New Horizons, and just by thinking about it, I got burnt out. Like, I haven't even opened the game, and I'm already thinking that I'm bored of it. Which is, like, ridiculous, right? Because I love Animal Crossing. How can I feel about this, like, towards an Animal Crossing game? Did they really miss... I'm not sure how to say it. Like, did they really, like, fuck it up that bad, the fucking game, that somebody who loves Animal Crossing deeply doesn't feel like playing the game? Like, I feel more like playing New Leaf than New Horizons. How is that even possible, dude? Like, the crafting is unintuitive, where you can make more than one fucking at one at a time. I hate it so much. We were never given the quality of life updates that we needed. Literally, they never listened to us. They can do a lot better if they just listen to the community. We know what we want. We know what we enjoy. We know what Animal Crossing is. Give us that. It's not that hard.
In New Horizons, even after its updates, that it's actually hard to list all of it without missing some stuff out.
Oh, I like that piano. What, dude? I've never seen this piano before. It kind of looks like my piano that I have next to myself here. Oh, that's kind of cute. I've never seen that item before.
After its updates, that it's actually hard to...
You know, it's bad when I've enjoyed designing houses in the DLC more than the main game itself. Dude, have you? Damn, personally I don't, because I'm not really into designing that much, especially not in Animal Crossing. Especially not in New Horizons, I guess. But holy shit, that's insane that happened to you. I've one in my jam room on my island. Oh, do you?
List all of it without missing some
I
stuff
love it.
out. Furniture sets, store upgrades, perfect fruit island minigames, Nintendo fortune cookies, special
The fortune cookies! I forgot about them little shits.
events, NPCs and their respective...
Dude, fucking... What was her name? Stupid bitch, Gracie, whatever the hell she was. She still had a cool fucking shop, and it was very expensive, but whenever you got to buy a cute dress from her, you were like, yo, am I ready? Am I rich already? You were like posting that shit, you know?
Shop/buildings. It might sound like
Dr. Shrunk, bro, give me back my bitch. They stole from us so hard. To be fair, I prefer designing so the DLC is fun for me at least. I guess the DLC hasn't been that fun for me because I generally just don't enjoy Animal Crossing for the decoration. But it's not a bad DLC, I will say that much. Fortune cookies for the Nintendo themed items. I loved them, bro. It felt so rewarding. Now, I think you can also buy them in New Horizons. Yeah, you can, right? Like from the... You can order them from the shopping stuff. But it's not like... It's not a surprise because you know what you're buying. If you get a fortune cookie... Dude, how long did it take you to get what you wanted? Just because you don't know what you're buying, you're just buying the cookie. You're just not really You're not buying the item itself, so it felt a lot more rewarding when you got what you wanted.
Nitpicking, but these do end up piling up. I think the most egregious of these things are the
Rossetti. Holy shit. Also, Rossetti. What did they do to my boy Rossetti? He wasn't that annoying in New Leaf. I think it's an improvement that they went from a 30-minute yap about how stupid you are for not saving the game to like just coming up every so often, reminding you, asking why you didn't save, and then he just went off about his day. But getting rid of him entirely, huge mistake. He is a huge part of the game, bro. Like, listen, this is mere nostalgia at this point. He's not even that good of an addition. It's just, don't get rid of him. Don't do that, please. I think what killed New Horizons was the fact that we didn't get any NPC buildings at all and no shop upgrades. I feel like the game would have been a lot better just with the shop upgrades. Just with that. Maybe bringing back the cafe into the museum wasn't the best idea. I don't think it was. Personally, I don't think it was. Because like once you get it out of the museum, don't bring it back in, dude. Just keep on bringing it as an individual building. Just make it better in the next game.
The way some NPC characters have been shafted in favor of menu functions. Who needs Dr. Shrunk to teach you a new emotion when villagers can just randomly do it? Who needs Harriet and Shampoodle when you can just look in a mirror and change your expression and hair
right,
instantly?
dude.
No need for a post office, just send letters at the airport.
Right, the post office. They just got rid of everybody. Holy shit, dude. I'm getting even madder at this shit. I forgot about all these bitches.
Way some NPC characters have been shafted in favor of menu functions.
Literally, he became a menu function. He became an app on your fucking phone.
Who needs Dr. Shrunk to teach you?
Dr. Shrunk, a whole ass building where you could party, you could dance, guys. He would have like a DJ, like KK Slider would have like a DJ session on this fucking building on Fridays, and you could dance with your friends at this shit, and you would have like lights going around. It was this shit, dude.
A new emotion
it
when
was
villagers
sick.
can just randomly do it. Who needs Harriet and Shampoodle?
She's gone now, because now I can change my shit just by looking at a goddamn mirror. Fuck, bro. Fucking hell, you've ruined it, Animal Crossing.
When you can just look in a mirror and change your expression and hair instantly.
Exactly,
No
dude.
need for a post office.
Pelly, my bitch is gone too. You know, you used to get the sister, like the grumpy sister at nighttime, who would take over for the night shift. And I used to hate it. I remember I used to just wanna do it during the day just so that I could talk to Pelly instead, because I didn't like the other bitch. What was her name again? I don't even remember. Once you play the first 30 days, you had the only store upgrade. It's ridiculous. The one store upgrade, it's so stupid. He can stay gone low-key. Listen, I love it. I think that's just mere nostalgia. This is not really adding anything to the game, but yeah. I always forget the cafe got fucking lumped into the museum and I forget it exists. Same! Do you know how much I loved going for my coffee every day in New Leaf? And I've tried to do it in New Horizons every time I play, but I just forget about it because it's not visible. I don't see a cafe when I'm out and about on my island, so I just forget that it's in the goddamn museum, you know? Like, if I gotta put effort into remembering, I'm just not going to. That's how bad it was in New Horizons, completely forgettable. Please, exactly, dude. Oh my lord. Something that would be cute for the next Animal Crossing game would be a bunch of more shops and the ability to do little jobs for all the shop owners. I would love that, little things like that, but I really need the main strip to be brought back. I need a main street with a lot of shops, with all the NPCs back. I don't want to change my appearance in a goddamn mirror, okay? I want to go to Shampoodle, alright? I want to get a new NPC that does your makeup, and that's how you change your eye color and shit like that. Like, please, dude. Remember the police stations? You can find villager items, take them for yourself or sell them. I loved it, dude. I used to love the police station. I loved it. Let's break it down, pulls out a bat and starts breaking everything. Phyllis, was that her name? I don't know. I played the game I played the game in Spanish when I was a kid, so I think she was called Estrella or something like that in Spanish. I'm not sure. I want Celeste to have her own museum store. Oh my gosh, April, you know what we could get for Celeste? First of all, I need the observatorium to be brought back. I need to be able to create constellations and be able to look at them at nighttime, alright? That's one thing. And then another thing, like give it a twist, right? Make her run a shop where you can get like the star items, or do sort of like a fortune cookie thing where you can get the fragments. I actually don't think the crafting is a bad thing in Animal Crossing. It's okay, it's not that bad, but make it more dynamic. Don't just make it so that some items can be craftable and some others cannot be. It's weird. Like, how do I know the difference? There's really no difference. Cooking recipes, sure, that makes sense. Tools, sure, that makes sense. But like, if you're gonna sell me the tools anyways, who the fuck crafts the tools? Let's be real here. Who the fuck crafts shovels or anything like that? Nobody does it. We all just buy them because we're lazy and because it's a pain in the ass. I don't think it's properly approached. I think the crafting is not a bad implementation, but I just think it's not properly done. Another thing that I'll never understand is how they really got rid of Main Street in New Horizons. That was the best addition in New Leaf. Agreed. All the stores being in their own little area and being able to visit Digby to see a friend's house. Dude, I love that. I used to visit my siblings' houses at Digby's. Phyllis, Pelly, and P are all tangled in a canonical love polygon in New Leaf. They did away with the local tea. My gosh, dude. I also loved getting Pete's occasionally at my door saying, "Yo, your mailbox is full, bitch. Get them letters out of there." I loved him. It was such a small interaction, and yet the guy had so much charm, right? Not me crafting tools. Do you, Estrella? Why? You can just buy them. Do you know that? It's so boring to craft shit. It's tiring. Also, they break so quickly. It feels so unrewarding because you just got them break, right? Also, what's the point of fucking golden tools? They're just gonna break, bro. Like, there's no point. Back in these games, New Leaf era, your tools didn't break. Sorry, your golden tools. I mean, most tools didn't break, but it was just a great thing to get, like, especially I think probably the most valuable tool in older Animal Crossing games was the golden axe, because the axe always broke after a few uses, but not the golden one. That was like the most valuable. On the topic of tools, what the absolute fuck is up with the breaking golden tools? I have no fucking idea. Don't remind me, because I'm very mad about it. I'm very mad. I know. I think it's stupid that the golden crafting tools can break. Like, the whole point is that they don't break. Exactly. Also, the fucking slingshot, dude. Why is it not shooting 3 shits? Does it throw three stones? Actually, can't tell. Actually, can't remember. In New Horizons, does it? I may be wrong about this. Currently learning Blender. Ooh, I heard that's pretty hard. Suddenly got a wish to make your train sing in Blender sometime. Oh, I would love that for sure. Yeah, it could. Wait. In New Horizons, does the golden slingshot shoot 3 stones? Does it? In New Horizons, it only does 1 from what I remember, right? That's my experience, at least. Like, what I remember. Right, that's what I'm saying. In older games, it would throw 3 stones, so it makes more sense because it's golden, so you have more chances of hitting the stuff that you're shooting at, right? It truly could. That was the whole thing of getting the golden one, because you got 3 stones. My gosh, dude.
Just send letters at the airport. You don't need retail, just sell stuff to Nooks Cumsprouts and customize furniture at your workbench.
Right, the whole thing of retail was that they would pay you better for what you sold to them. Also, you could display items that you wanted to sell. You know what I did? I made a whole market with my fucking hybrids. I would sell my hybrids at my retail. I would literally display them. They didn't only just look beautiful. People, when they visited, would buy them. My villagers would buy them. And I felt like I had a whole fucking business going on with my hybrids. I love breeding flowers and I can sell them at my own island. I got them lovely here. Gone. Just gone, dude.
It's weirdly selective as well. Jack still shows up for Halloween.
You could jack up those prices too. I remember there was a formula that I followed, that I found on Google. It was like multiply by 3 and then subtract 1 bell from it. So it would be like, I don't know, if you pay like 100 for it or something like that, you could sell it for 399 or 299 and your villagers would buy it. It was awesome, dude. I had like a whole black market going on.
But Blanca is nowhere to be seen on April Fools. But the other missing stuff sucks
God,
too.
what?
The lack of island minigames means that...
Oh, the minigames. This is what I was talking before. I miss how all retail worked when you could use the gemstones that didn't return to NH, by the way. Truly, we mentioned them earlier. Like emeralds, turquoises, amethyst, and so on to make special furniture. I loved my... What was it? The piggy bank. I got like the blue gem piggy bank. Dude, that felt so special. I loved my little piggy bank. It felt like, damn, I'm rich, you know? Treasure islands in New Horizons? Are you asking if there were treasure islands in New Leaf or... The gemstones didn't make it back. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. Didn't you get like a real punishment on Halloween? Did you? Actually can't remember about the events much. I didn't used to play the events a lot. I love the first April. Like it was so fun figuring the real villager. Oh my gosh, Yonko, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, dude. And the fossils, dude, the miniature fossils. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that too. You could get like miniature fossils if you had like all the parts of a fossil, am I right? Is that what you needed? I feel like you needed all the parts. And you could bring them to Cyrus at the retail and he would make you like a miniature statue of the fossil. It was so cute. It was so cute. All right, let's keep on watching.
Do with your friends when they come over.
But also what he's talking about right now, these are mini games. So in New Leaf, you could get on Captain's boat and it would take you to a different island, which is called like the online island, right? And in this island, you could bring friends in, max of 4 back in New Leaf. And there were mini games that you could play with them. This is, I think, hide and seek. I believe there was one where you had to hit like a robot moving around with a hammer. That was so much fun, dude.
Usually you just do a lap of the island and then say, yeah, that was cool, and then fuck off.
Well, that was gay. I hope your plane crashes. Dude. Literally, like, what are you even doing New Horizons when you go to other people's islands? There's nothing to fucking do, guys. We can do fucking anything.
Well, fine. In fact, I've seen a lot of people just make their own minigames within the limitation.
Right. There's a lot of people who made a lot of minigames in New Horizons, which I admire the dedication. Like, wow. And the creativity, obviously. But, like, damn it. Why wouldn't the game just give it to us? We got robbed in New Horizons from all the features they fucking cut from New Leaf. It still hurts, like, how the fuck is a 10+ year old game now still had more content and items than New Horizons? I don't know. I can wrap my head around it. I just don't understand. You could even play hide and seek with the villagers in your town. I remember that. I only did it like a couple of times, but it always felt so... It felt so nice. I don't know. So special, right? The Robot Smash game, I loved it. It was my favorite. I always lost to my fucking brother. He always got better than me. My gosh. The robot game, I loved it. Actually lied, the fruit mini game with Tortimer. Was that like the maze where you had to find fruits? Oh god. Yeah, where it was like a maze trying to find the fruits they would tell you to find. even that one was fun, you know? It wasn't my favorite, but that one was still good. I had Winnie on my new Leaf Town, and she was the only one who played hide and seek with me. I believe you had to have probably like a certain amount of friendship with them so that they would ask to play with them.
The game, because it just doesn't offer anything worthwhile itself. It also just really bothers me that some furniture sets that have been present in the games as
The sets! This is the exotic set. I used to love the fucking lamp. Look at the lamp. Isn't it pretty? It felt special because there weren't a lot of super amazing pieces of furniture back in the older games. Like in New Horizons, we have great pieces of furniture. But I think that also makes it so that the ones that you have, you don't really love them that much, right? Because everything looks good. It's pretty late for me. My phone battery is low, so I'll go away for a bit, but I might go to sleep. Yo, tourists, if you do end up going to bed, sweet dreams, baby, and I will see you another time. If you make it back, well, make sure to say hi. It was just good night. I didn't talk to Winnie. Oh, you didn't? So it didn't require friendship level? That's interesting. I thought it did.
Far back as Wild World are just completely dropped, but are for some reason available in the goddamn Animal Crossing phone game. Which also has some banger-ass furniture completely absent in New Horizons, despite how easy it'd be to port over. Hell, remember the whole debacle about the froggy chair not being in
Shut up about the froggy chair, dude.
The game? That same fate beset so many other unique pieces of furniture that sadly didn't become viral social media memes to get Nintendo to finally add them back in. So
I
the game is
swear.
missing a lot of old stuff.
Do you think they were already planning to add the froggy chair back into New Horizons with the second update? With like the update? Or did they actually just add it because we fucking asked for it? I'm not sure. I think they were planning to add it anyways. I don't know, my other villagers wouldn't play with me, and I remember no longer talking to her after like a week. Oh, really? That's interesting. Pocket Camry! You hate that shit. Oh my gosh. I swear my hate is eternal for that shit game. I know.
However, it does have a lot of new stuff to go around. So let's move on to the second point. To its credit, New Horizons does things I wanted.
The second point being that the things they implemented were clunky, he said, I think.
In New Leaf for years. Furniture being able to be placed outside, organic path making, and even island terraforming. These were some of the features I was so excited about being in the game.
Me too.
So it sucks that they're implemented so horribly. Making paths could feel like a Herculean task in New Leaf and City Folk, since it wasn't really supposed to be an actual game mechanic and was instead born from player creativity. So it baffles me that New Horizons doesn't streamline the process very much, and it feels almost just as cumbersome as ever. But I guess I can forgive that. What I cannot forgive is the island terraforming.
Truly, it just takes a lot of fucking time to get the paths in. Or, don't talk about the cliffs, that's probably the worst part of it.
Dear Lord, terraforming your island is some of the most absolutely mind-numbing fucking garbage busywork I've ever encountered in a video game.
I agree.
I know Animal Crossing is a slow burn experience, but
not the
Christ,
cliffs.
man, it takes hours, or at least what feels like hours, just to stamp flat a small section of your island. It is so boring. In fact, I remember it being one of the main reasons I dropped the game. I was attracted by the idea of being able to shape my island to my liking, but it just took me so damn long, even in the fucking COVID-19 coronavirus era, that I just felt like I was wasting my damn time. Another trend New Horizons jumps on is crafting. This isn't inherently a bad idea. It's not one I care for, but I can see...
Same. It's like, crafting is not one I care for. If you don't add crafting to Animal Crossing, I don't give a shit. Crafting has never been in Animal Crossing, and it's never been asked for, I don't think. I do enjoy the cooking. If only it served a little bit more purpose than it does right now.
See the merit of it, but it's also clumsily handled. It takes way too long to collect a decent amount of materials.
God, I
compared to a game
swear,
like,
dude.
I don't know, say Minecraft. And the act of just crafting itself can take ages if you're trying to make a lot of one item. One at a time, baby. Over and over and over.
Oof. Not getting bulk crafting is ridiculous. It's just stupid. I just don't understand. No one wanted crafting in Animal Crossing. I don't think nobody asked for it. It's truly. Nintendo just needs to start listening to the community. We know what we want.
Compounding the issue is that a lot of furniture is craft exclusive and are only obtainable from RNG bottles that wash up on your beach.
It's
or
ridiculous.
handouts from villagers if you happen by their house while they're crafting something themselves. In addition to this, craft recipes are even tied to villager personalities. So if there's a villager archetype
Oh my god, does it? So if you have all the same personality of villagers in your island, you're not even gonna get the recipes that you're looking for, probably. At least not from the villagers. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. What the fuck? So it's not already so hard to get your hands onto new recipes. It's also tied down to their personalities. That's so stupid. You also didn't know, dude. I didn't know either. What the fuck? You legit need one villager to get all DIYs? Shut the hell up, bro. I never knew. What the frick? There is a villager meta? Yeah, it seems so. Now we gotta get one of each, everybody, if you're gonna get your hands on all the recipes. What the frick, bro? What the frick? I need water. Holy shit, dude. I literally just thought it was random. I thought it was just RNG, just for real. I actually knew that, and I'm just disappointed. Miho has like 2 normal and 2 peppy villagers. I don't know the personalities of my villagers, but what the frick? I didn't know that was a thing.
Type you don't have on your island, it's going to be very hard to get those recipes. Not to mention, New Horizons also adopts everyone's favourite cancer upon modern gaming, item durability. Even your gold tools will eventually go kaput, so what's even the point of putting in the time to craft them in the first place?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It would make sense if I can craft recipes for tools that don't fucking break or that last for longer. Did this guy just lock someone? Are you looking at the house in the corner? I swear. That is so stupid. Why is that a feature? I don't know. I have no idea. It makes no sense. I got Kabuki in my campsite? You did? Yo, that's kind of a sick villager to get at the campsite.
Even the golden watering can. It's a fucking watering can.
I
Like,
swear.
how does that have durability? What the fuck are you doing with that to make it break? All it does is pour water.
Oh my, oh, yo, beautiful patio you got going on though. Oh my god, I have literally the same thing. I have literally this hanging lamp here. You put a candle inside it, it's beautiful. And it has like stars on the glass here. It's literally the same one. I'm not joking. I have exactly the same one literally right here in my bedroom. What the frick? But beautiful fucking flowers, by the way. Not the watering can being thrown around.
Right? Who has ever broken a watering can in real life? So I have major gripes with the terraforming and the crafting. Everything else in New Horizons adds to the formula are great additions though. Like I mentioned, placing furniture outside is an amazing addition and works great. All the additional flourishes you can do with your interior decoration, like adding pillars and walls, are awesome.
I love the interior decoration new features. I love them. The accent wall, the hanging stuff from the ceiling. I fucking love it. Thank you. Good stuff.
Not that I can do it, I didn't buy the DLC, fuck you. But to be honest, even those 2 reasons together I don't feel are what really makes this game fail for me. Nor do I think I'm breaking new ground by complaining about it.
He doesn't want to move to my island because I lost the game? No, you didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Keebs. That's sad.
People have pointed out everything I've just said before me. In fact, there's even more common complaints that people have that I haven't even mentioned. They're definitely big hits to my enjoyment of the game. I mean, you've been watching the footage. Considering my not insignificant playtime on this game, it's telling that my island is still a bogan-ass unfinished shithole. The customization, while great
just like
on
mine,
paper,
baby.
lends itself to very...
Literally, I've never felt like this before in any other Animal Crossing game, where I would just log into my game, and I felt like my island / town, whatever, is so ugly. Literally the first game ever where I feel like my island is just ugly. And I need to do something about it. I have like this urge to do something about it. Like it's at the back of my head, right? Drilling into my brain. Like, it's so ugly, you gotta decorate. But then I don't want to. It's so annoying. We never even cared about how islands or towns looked like back in the older games. Nobody gave a shit. And when people decorated them and took the time to do so, you just felt like admiration for them. But it wasn't like a necessary thing. You didn't go to someone's town and felt like something was off just because it wasn't decorated. In this game, I kind of feel like that, dude. Does ACNH have an in-app purchase DLC bought with real money? No, the DLC is the one thing you buy with real money. It costs, like, it's not implemented within the game. You gotta buy it separately from the main game. But it doesn't have in-app purchases. Not yet. We don't know. I don't think we're getting any more updates for... Alright, I'm back. Dude. I thought I was gonna be lucky enough not to get a blue screen while streaming. Well, I guess I'm just not lucky. I'm just an unlucky little bitch. I'm sorry about that. I have to fix the blue screens, truly. Frick, dude. Damn, we were having such a good freaking stream, bro. Frick, man. Anyways, don't want to overthink it. Let me reopen this stuff. Alright, welcome back, everybody. F5. Refresh. Oof, I can't even type, bro. Yo, you're cheating! You're getting more tickets to Blue Side, you fuckers. That's cheating. You got 2 already today. Frick. I'll allow it. Just because it's my fault that my PC broke. Oh my goodness. Nintendo was like, wait, you're cheating on our game? We can allow that. And they just... Bam. I got 2 today. Y'all did. Y'all did. Also, we have ads running right now. So I'm not gonna, you know... I'm not gonna continue until the ads are gone. But oh my goodness. Bim, 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 bim. A second ticket, don't mind if I do. Okay, I'll allow it, no worries. Y'all get your tickets in. It's my fault anyways. Well, it's my PC's fault, but I can't really do anything about it. My goodness, man. Okay, everything's good. Everything is cool. We will continue watching the video where we left it. Hopefully no more blue screens. If I get another one, I don't even know. I'm just gonna vanish. I'll wait for ads to be done. Let me type it. Bim, 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 bim. Alright. Also, everybody has time to rejoin the show. Dude, that's such a bummer. What a bummer. Fucking hell. Anyways, it's good. So like I said before, at the start of the stream today, apparently the problem with my PC and the reason I'm getting blue screens is because Windows is struggling, because I installed Windows 11 and apparently there's some controller issues because I think Windows is getting confused because Windows 10 is still somewhere in my PC and it's getting, I don't know, it's getting brain farts because of it. So the solution that I've been told I need to do is just format the PC, just delete everything, do a huge cleanup, and yeah, just install Windows 11 fresh, right? So hopefully that fixes the blue screens. Oh my goodness, how unlucky that I got it on in the middle of the stream. It hadn't happened until now. I was touching wood, dude. I was like, okay, you know, I've been getting blue screens, but at least I'm happy that it hasn't happened during the show. But I wasn't lucky enough this time around. It wasn't as bad. Yeah, it was. I just did my best to like try to be back as fast as possible. But yeah, thank you so much for coming back, everybody. I really appreciate that, dude. Ads should be done in just a second here. Let me drink some water. I've been talking a lot. You know what? In fact, I might take this short break for the ads to go refill my water bottle. I will be right back. All right? I'll see you in just a jiffy. Alright, me is back. Everybody should be back from the ads, right? If I'm not wrong. There we go. Get that shit out of here. Alright, let us continue with our yap. Where were we? Let me set everything properly again. All right, we're back at it. Bim, bim. We're back at it, right? My chat got... Didn't I change it to up here? I did. All right. We're back. We're back. Let's continue watching the video. Let me...
Thousands of by the DLC and walls are awesome.
Okay, we were here.
I have no qualms with any of that. Not that I can do it, I didn't buy the DLC, fuck you. But to be honest, even those two reasons together, I don't feel are what really makes this game fail for me. Nor do I think I'm breaking new ground by complaining about it. Thousands of people have pointed out everything I've just said before me. In fact, there's even more common complaints that people have that I haven't even mentioned. They're definitely big hits to my enjoyment of the game. I mean, you've been watching the footage. Considering my not insignificant playtime on this game, it's telling that my island is still a bogan-ass unfinished shithole. The customization, while great...
Yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. Like, my island, it just feels like I'm never content enough with... I've never been content enough with any island that I've had in this fucking game. I don't know why, but it just felt like it was never good enough. And that is also a lot of pressure that the game is putting into me that I don't want to.
Lends itself to very cool possibilities, is a complete slog in practice, and the game built around it feels like a shell of its former self. But what I think really...
Did he put shit next to his campsite? What the frick? Did you see that?
And the game built around it feels like a shell of its former self.
Did you see that? There was shit next to the campsite.
Really
what the heck?
This game for me is something a bit more abstract, but probably the most important. And that's my third point. In giving you control over almost everything, it sacrifices the series' original identity.
Right, dude. Louder. Louder, bitch. Louder. Oh my gosh, dude. Don't give me power over literally every single thing. That is overwhelming. It doesn't feel as satisfying as not giving me power over literally every single aspect of the game.
This is really the meat of the video. Let's recall what inspired Katsuya Eguchi to make Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. This is just cherry blossom season in Animal Crossing OG. Oh, that's sick.
The loneliness he felt after moving to Kyoto. The struggle to fit into a completely new
PlayStation.
community. And this is a universal feeling. We've all known what it's like to feel like an outsider in an unfamiliar setting. This is what made Animal Crossing a life simulation game.
Dude, I kind of enjoy the fact that the houses in the OG game are like all together.
Like to feel like an outsider.
So like, I believe you could have different villagers, like residents, I guess. But you all just kind of lived in the same area, kind of like a plaza, right?
Unfamiliar setting. This is what made Animal Crossing
that
a life
sick.
Simulation game. It simulated life. Yeah, I know. Subscribe, guys. But seriously, the identity of the franchise is rooted in coexisting with your neighbors, making your living, making friends, and at least finding compromise with the people that didn't become your
God,
friends.
rip in peace.
There were things you could change, but a lot that you couldn't. You could choose where you live and what your house looked like, but you couldn't choose where other people live, and you couldn't choose...
Right, exactly. This is another one of my points, of my main points from New Leaf. The villagers feel a lot more alive because they can choose where to live. You can move their houses around. You can decide what their houses look like because that's whack. That doesn't make sense. Okay, that's so unrealistic. Nobody's choosing like the interior of someone else's house or even the exterior of it. It doesn't make sense, okay? So I don't... You couldn't decide like who stays and who doesn't. Sometimes you could log into your game and your favorite villager would be gone and you couldn't do anything about it. It made them feel real.
Who those other people were. This is what made the older games engaging.
This is Digby, but not fuckballs. This is Digby at the back. This is the main street in New Leaf, and this guy would take you to like a house showcase where you could revisit your friends' houses, like people who you had visited before. That was sick. That was really sick.
Smooth. Your town would never be perfect, but it was your home all the same. Even in New Leaf, where the concept of you becoming the town's mayor was implemented, you still had limitations. You couldn't control everything, because in real life you can't control everything.
Exactly,
you change
dude.
what you can and manage what you cannot.
Exactly.
Let's contrast this with New Horizons, where you are an all-knowing, all-seeing god among cartoon animals. You are given the power, as if you are the resurrection of Jesus Christ himself, to do almost anything you please. Who moves onto the island? Who leaves? Where do they live? you get to decide all of this. And this is compounded by the
not to speak on how their fucking houses look like. Do I not like the interior of your house? I'm just gonna change it. I don't care about your taste, bitch.
fact
Fuck
that
you.
villagers have been reduced to completely one-dimensional dullards. They have absolutely nothing of worth to say, spouting the most generic, boring dialogue in tune with whatever archetype they have. My favourite villager of all time in New Leaf was Nana, who was my neighbour on my childhood save file. Sweet and caring, always interested in friendly small talk.
This is what I'm talking about. The favorite villagers normally come from older Animal Crossing games. My favorite villagers are my favorite villagers because they were there in my Wild World town. I got to meet them. I liked their personalities, and that's why to this day they're my favorite. But I do have Joey on my New Horizons island, and when I stumble upon him, I never feel like talking to him because he's just not the same. He's not the same Joey. He's not the same Joey that I fell in love with back in Wild World. It's a different one with better looks. That's it. He's different. He's not him.
I even once talked to her so much that she got upset and daintily told me to get the fuck out of her house.
Dude, that happened to me. Oh my god, I don't remember who it was, but I was literally obsessed with a certain villager back then, and I kept talking to them, and they said, dude, stop fucking annoying me. And I was like, okay, sorry. Holy shit. Also, welcome back, Vovo. Welcome back, Therese. Welcome back, Leo. Welcome back, Estrellas. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I got a blue screen. If you were watching the stream, I had to reopen it. My bad, dude. Roses are red, violets are blue, new leaves is cool, new age will happen to you. I love that.
She was such a favourite of mine that I bought her amiibo card in order to add her to my New Horizons island.
Aww.
However, I've actually sworn off interacting with Nana ever again in New Horizons because no word of a lie. On 3 separate occasions, all completely different days, she said the exact same line of dialogue to me every time I spoke to her.
Not just the same dialogue all over again, but boring dialogue. They feel different, dude. It's like all the villagers sharing one personality. They all say the same shit. It's boring.
This is of how little substance the villagers are in New Horizons. A jock villager will speak of nothing but protein
Oh, a ducky.
shakes and
We
lifting
like duckies.
weights. A peppy villager knows nothing but being a chronically online girl failure. And all of them, no matter how much you push them around or build a prison around their house or
God.
accidentally swing an axe
Oh,
at their
he
head,
built a
how
prison
much you push them
around the
or build a
cow.
Prison around their house or accidentally swing an
my
axe at their
lord.
head. We'll always love you, always be happy to see you. We'll always offer to give you a hand job behind the town hall. So with the villager dialogue and personalities being so flanderized, as well as the fact
Pico
that
is
you're
kinda
granted
cute,
so much agency
though.
over that.
It's so freaking sad that ACNH is empty. It feels empty. I think we can make a metaphor with New Horizons. It's like the game that has like the most things. When we're talking like material stuff, probably. But it feels the most empty, doesn't it?
Our lives, and the fact that there's a fairly abusable way to roll for ones that you want. I feel like villagers are more like decorations than
Yeah, the fucking Nook Mouse ticket. I don't know how I feel about them bitches. I really enjoy the thrill of an autofill. You could never do that in any game before. If you got an ugly villager, it was normal. And if you got to get a cute villager, it was like, damn, wasn't I just lucky?
actual inhabitants of your island in New Horizons.
It was really satisfying.
I mean, shit. You can even make a fucking ethno-state or divide your island by animal race if you're,
God.
you know, like that. They don't even ask you for favors anymore, content to just faff around and sit under trees for hours on end. And another massive problem I have is the lack of consequence in this game. You could abandon...
True, dude. Nothing ever fucking happens. You get your perfect sandbox game at the cost of all your villagers' personalities being completely get cut and sucked out of them. Yeah, bro. Like, why the fuck do I want an island full of blue villagers? Sure, it looks beautiful, but where's the satisfaction of it? It feels just so empty. There's no feeling to it. There's nothing going on.
Been in the game for 17 years and you'll not receive so much as a slap on the wrist from your neighbours.
God,
Just
I
a quick,
swear.
oh, what? Where were you, man? And then back to your regularly scheduled sanitized dialogue.
True,
in the older
dude.
games, if you left, the town would move on without you. But in New Horizons, you can abandon the game for as long as you want and the flowers will not die.
This is exactly what I'm saying. You will log back into New Leaf years later and everything is fucking full of weeds. Your villagers are gone. Isabel is like, bitch, where have you been? You know, you're the goddamn mayor. Come the fuck back a little bit more often. And in New Horizons, nothing ever goddamn happens. Time traveling doesn't have any consequences.
Weeds will not grow. And most important of all, no one will leave. New Horizons puts a band-aid.
I think that's the biggest one for me. The villagers cannot leave. They're just locked in there. It feels so unrealistic.
Lots of things people complained about in previous titles. Villagers suddenly moving or moving into undesirable spots in the town.
Oh my gosh, not in the middle of the path, bro. How many times did this happen to you guys? Because to me, I can't even count them. They would move in the worst fucking spots. You know, I did develop a trick though later on. I would place street lamps everywhere where I didn't want villager houses to be moved in. And it truly worked. So like, you don't know, actually it wasn't mostly the paths for me because I didn't decorate a lot at all. Sorry, a lot. I did decorate a little bit, but not too much. But it was on my hybrids. My breeding garden. They would just move on top of my goddamn flowers and I would be so fucking mad. So what I ended up doing was I would put down a street lamp and then I would build my garden around the street lamps. Right? And then my garden would be filled with street lamps so that no villagers would move onto my flowers. I had a huge part of my island just looking like that. That was so much fun, actually. But they used to move in the worst fucking spaces. But that was also charming, wasn't it? That I actually hated in New Leaf. But there was a workaround, which is town projects. Which is good. It's like, okay, I can control that. But there's a workaround to it. If I'm wise enough, I can sort of choose where the villagers move.
But I'm going to argue that those things were actually important in building an emotional connection between you and your town and the villagers that lived in it. And this is coming from someone...
I would wait forever for a villager to finally move out so that I could add the final parts of a path. It felt really satisfying. It's just the little things, dude.
Whose two favourite villagers ended up slipping through their fingers in New Leaf.
Aww.
If there's no threat of my villagers drifting apart from me and moving, why should I care about maintaining my relationship with them?
Right?
Why should I care about my island at all if turning off the game just more or less puts it on ice? You might think that contradicts what I said at the start of the video, where I said Animal Crossing invites you to play whenever is right for you, but the only reason I felt like revisiting my town in New Leaf was because of the emotional connection built from those elements. I feel like the Animal Crossing series can be treated as a scale between the first...
Look at them. So we got the GameCube version, we got Wild World, we got City Folk, New Leaf, and New Horizons.
First and most recent.
Restrictive to customizable. Interesting. That's what it says here. You can see because of my model, but it goes from restrictive to customizable.
Moving closer.
Also, this little bitch up here now. What the frick? Where is that shit? What the hell? Get out of here. Okay.
From one to the other with each new title. So why am I specifically fingering New Horizons as the one that's lost the charm of the series? Well, it's pretty simple. I just feel like New Horizons has, in its goal to grant the player as much customization and control over the island as possible, has finally tipped the scales too far in the other direction, and almost fundamentally changed the basic structure of the game.
It did.
Subsequent game...
Not fundamentally, it just did. It did change the basic structure of the game altogether, yeah, for sure. We all know that. People who've played older games know that it's absolutely changed.
Would grant you more and more leniency in what you could and could not do. The life simulation angle was still at the heart of them all. Until New Horizons. Because ask yourself, is New Horizons really a life sim? Animal Crossing has always been about you making a life for yourself in its own world. But in New Horizons, the Animal Crossing world is cast aside in favour of letting you build your own world. Earlier I mentioned how New Horizons replaces a lot of the NPC functions through menus or other means.
Like, listen, we don't even get to see Rossetti when you call him through the airplane little thing, the rescue service, right? We don't even get a goddamn cutscene or anything where he is actually shown. That's so whack, bro.
This is still the case, but I should mention that the game's big 2021 update added Harv's
Island.
Just
a fucking dialogue.
Which is a hub where some of the ditched NPCs hang out in exile and have meager functions slapped onto them. For example, Cyrus is re-implemented as the guy you go to for customizing furniture. But hang on, you can already do this yourself. Well, actually, you can only customize most of your furniture, but there are certain items that you need to bring to Cyrus.
Right? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Sometimes you don't know. Okay, I know. It's easy if you know all the DIYs, because you know the DIYs, you can customize them yourself. But it's a purchased item that you cannot craft. You know, you have to go to Cyrus. And then he's like, you know, it's stupid. Just make it so that my guy changes everything. And you need him to change the color of anything and the look of everything. Going to sleep, Lurk. Bye-bye. I'll see you, Yonko. Have a nice sleep, baby.
This is New Horizons trying to have its cake and eat it too. The base game wanted to grant the player independence and freedom to do whatever they want, but now they're reeling it in and trying to reintroduce all the cucked NPC characters, and I think it speaks to the larger identity crisis the game is having. And with that revelation, I finally figured out why New Horizons just never worked for me.
Oh? Alright, let's see.
At least, not as an Animal Crossing game. It's not a life sim. It's like a sandbox almost. So the
Damn! That's exactly what you said, bro. What the frick?
The question is this. Is Animal Crossing New Horizons...
Look at Rosie. I mean, this is kind of what I said too. It doesn't feel like a live scene anymore. It feels like a decoration simulator at this point. Like The Sims, just with Animal Crossing looks.
A bad game. No. It's just
No, yeah. I think nobody thinks that. I think nobody thinks that Animal Crossing is a bad game. I mean, I could never say that a game that I've played for 3,000 hours is bad, because I would be a fucking hypocrite, but is it lacking a lot of things? Especially for all-time Animal Crossing players, it is. Is it clunky sometimes? It is. Are some of the things that it does whack? It is. So it's like I feel like a lot of people are like, wait, but you can criticize the game because you've played literally so many hours. I'm sorry, what does that have to do with anything? I can play for as long as I want and still have criticism about it. I think it's compatible, honestly. It isn't a bad game, but it's not the same AC we grew up where it lacks of all the life from it, especially the villager interactions. It's just missing the Animal Crossing vibe. To me, that's the main issue. I want to play Animal Crossing, not a decoration game with some Animal Crossing features.
Different to those that have come before it, and unfortunately, alienates some veteran fans with the direction it's taken, including me. But that doesn't mean the path it took is bad. New Horizons offers unprecedented customization that none of the previous games can even hold a candle to. So many people have created genuinely amazing islands and structures in this game.
We have to give it that. People have been very creative with the amount of freedom that the game gives you to do anything you want, truly. But I think we need to make it in a way, obviously, now that it's been added into the game, it's not gonna be taken away from us. They're not gonna suddenly say, yo, you cannot terraform anymore. Just, they're gonna have to work around it to really please the older gamers as well.
Well beyond what I ever expected from an Animal Crossing title. It's the best-selling game in the series with...
Dude, that's insane. I can never wrap my head around these numbers. That's insane.
Probably millions of active players to this day. So it'd be absolutely foolish of me to claim that all those people are wrong, or that their positive experiences and opinions about this game don't count. But what I am saying is that for me personally, New Horizons stumbles at hurdles I didn't even realize existed until I really sat down and thought about it. I didn't realize how much the lack of age...
Ah, look how pretty. This was in the main street. At the very edge of it, you could just sit here and enjoy like some view of the ocean. You can see because I'm there, but
you had
it's
over
beautiful.
The game and the consequence of abandoning your town did for my enjoyment of the series. Because they don't seem like obvious reasons you would enjoy it in the first place. But in removing these elements, and not streamlining the new ones it did introduce, I just cannot see myself returning to the game to escape the stress of my real life like I did with New Leaf so many times.
Exactly. Because when I get into the game, I'm more stressed by all the things I feel like I need to do. It's like the game kind of screams at me, yo, your island looks like shit, you gotta decorate a little bit, you know, there's all these features that you can take advantage of. And then it's like, no, I didn't log in for that, dude. Also, welcome in, Tapehead, good to see you, baby, happy Saturday. Go to sleep now, good night. I'll see you, tourist. Good night, baby.
Times over its lifespan. I could go on, like there's even more reasons I prefer New Leaf over New Horizons, like aesthetically and musically, and I could even...
Musically? can we just all agree that the soundtrack in New Leaf is massively better than New Horizons? Thank you. I think we all. You don't even need to say it.
And delve into whether or not I think New Horizons is even successful as a sandbox game, especially since it's being tied down by trying to half-heartedly adhere to the series' roots, but I don't want this video to just divulge into mindless rambling. I figured out why I didn't really enjoy New Horizons, and I think I explained my viewpoint as well as I could have. And I'm aware that I'm probably not breaking any new ground here. It's not like I'm the only person who has ever thought these things about these games. This discourse is probably all old hat to an...
Now I want to do my New Leaf Town in New Horizons. I even tried that too, Vovo. It didn't work out for me really well though. Like I thought that would cure my burnout, but it didn't.
Active Animal Crossing fan, but it felt like the only real way to get this off my chest for good was to express how I feel through a video. You know, it's funny.
Well, thank you for doing this video because I can agree with everything you said, dude.
Making this video, obviously I had to capture footage of both New Leaf and New Horizons. And during those recording sessions, I found that once I'd captured absolutely everything I needed from New Horizons, I hopped off without a thought. But my New Leaf recordings ran pretty long. As once again, all these years later, I got sucked in and just found myself simply enjoying the game. If that doesn't reinforce the idea behind this video, I don't know what does.
This is what happens to me too when I log back into my New Leaf Town. I don't normally do a lot when I log back in, but I just feel like running around and just talking to the villagers even, which is something I promise you I never fucking do. Going shopping for a little bit, selling some stuff, and it feels rewarding just by itself. When in New Horizons, it just feels like I'm doing it on purpose so that I don't get burned out of the game.
In fact, maybe it's time I checked in on my old New Leaf Town.
Oh?
It's been a while.
Oh, dude, this was sick. Sick video, bro. Oh my goodness, that was very, very cool. I mean, I can agree with pretty much everything this guy said. Awesome stuff, awesome fucking content. He really broke it down. Like, I feel like sometimes I really struggle to find the words to express what I want to say. So normally I think reactions to the videos like this that really say everything that I already think are great, because sometimes I can put my feelings into words, right? Especially not in English. Maybe in Spanish I would be able to, but not in English. Anyways, beautiful video, beautiful and very well put together video. Thank you for sticking around, everybody, for that segment. That was great stuff. Now, it's midnight for me. What the fuck do I do? Dude, I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna get another blue screen. I really hope that's not the case, because, like, god freaking damn it. I was gonna play Animal Crossing New Horizons today. That was the plan for the stream. It ended up not happening, which is fine, you know? Like, I don't even feel like playing the fucking game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But how do we feel if I come back to New Leaf? I've been really thinking about it. We do have a collection on my channel. Let me check how many streams I did for New Leaf, because I did a few of them. Not many at all. Collections. New Leaf. We only have 2 videos. I mean, if I bring it back, it's gonna be the same town. So, yeah. But I've really been thinking about it, and I'm happy to watch it. I appreciate that, dude. It's just hard because apart from, you know, Animal Crossing and other stuff, content creation is just hard. The Animal Crossing category works really, really, really well, especially for like smaller streamers like I am. I always say it. Categories like that, like cozy games, Palia also works well from what I've seen. By the way, Palia, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do with that game? I wanted to restart it. I wanted to start a new game and really get my hands into it, because I've been feeling like I wanna play it, but I just don't know what's going on. I mean, I did play it recently, not recently, like a few months ago, and I had people in the chat explaining the history of Palia to me. I feel like that's whack as a streamer. I feel like I want to know the stuff, but I skipped all of the goddamn dialogue when I first played it. It wasn't good, right? So I feel like I could start fresh. We could read the dialogue. We could really like start learning together, and maybe I can get pointers from people who've been playing for a long time. I don't really care with games like Palia. You know, it's not really like you're gonna spoil anything for me. I don't think. I mean, unless you're trying to spoil things for me, which I will fucking ban you if you do. But I don't know. Are you guys playing Palia these days? Did you get your drops in, by the way? Because there's drops currently going on. I started playing Palia about a week ago. It's cool so far. Are you liking it? So let me change the category to just chatting. We're not in Animal Crossing no more. If you restart, tell me, because I want to restart without having to read. So if you can read for me, I love that, Vovo. I love that. Miku's being brain rotted into Final Fantasy XIV because of the new expansion. There's a new expansion? How does that even work? I didn't even know that, dude. Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying your time with it? So let me get the music a little bit louder. All right. I really think I'm gonna do it, Vovo. I did send them an email about my outfits, because I did buy some stuff in Palia, and I was like, it would be great if I could just transfer it to the new account, because I'm gonna be real. If I create a new account, I'm not gonna use my current one, right? I will probably just delete it. So I wanted to see if I could transfer my outfits, but even if I can't, I still think I'm gonna do it, and we could experience Palia from the get-go properly as it's supposed to, and I can finally see whether it's the game for me or not. I've been wanting to play Palia, but it seems overwhelming for some reason. I think that's also my experience, Estrella. I feel like it really does feel overwhelming to me. Any game that's sort of open world-ish feels really overwhelming to me. Yeah, and Palia kind of is like that. But I think it's also very cool that you can just play with people, that I can just go around with y'all and we can pick up some ores or fish together. Not fish, because I don't like it, but like, I don't know, just hunt together. It's cool to see people around too. But I think mostly I would just play like I mostly play my games. You know, I'm more of a stay in my plow, do my little gardening, you know, do my little thing, do my own thing, right? For the most part. It's been super fun. Basically the South America expansion, or the vacation arc. Oh, really? I love the vacation arc thing. I'm really enjoying it because there's cooking and gardening. The cooking is a whole thing. Do you know about cake parties? I see a lot of streamers do that. If I get into Palia, we could do that too. We could do some cake parties. I could host that maybe. I would have to get a lot of pieces of furniture, I believe. But I don't really care about the decoration on my plot, so I could just make my house literally just for practical use, right? I think I will make myself a new account so that, yeah. I think I will. I mean, I could do it already, even if they don't answer to me. Like I said, I'm probably gonna be creating a new account anyways. Also, I chose the wrong name for me. I chose the wrong facial features, and you can change that, by the way. If you start in Palia, get your facial features as you want them to be sticking around, because you're not going to be able to change them anytime soon. You can change your name, okay, the name that you choose for the game itself, not the name that you got for like the linked to your account, you know, to your email. That's like a whole different thing. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I wanted to change my name. I wanted to change my eye color, which I messed up and chose brown. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to fix some of those little things that have been bothering me. And also finally probably experience the game as it's meant to, right? I've seen them, but I've not got my cooking up enough to do that. I believe it takes a little bit, no worries. I believe it takes a while. The major issue with open worlds or semi-open worlds is that they throw you in the world without an explanation, not like Zelda Breath of the Wild. I agree. I'm not sure if Palia does it or not, because again, I did not read the dialogue. I believe if you do read what the NPCs say, you probably get a lot of pointers on what to do, where to go, and how to understand where you're going and all that stuff. So maybe that's gonna help me, I think, starting fresh and actually reading the stuff, right? Cake parties look like an intense group activity, but I'm interested in trying it sometime if I get there. We would just be doing it when we need money, because that's the main point of it, right? Doing it when you need money, because you can make a lot of money, because everybody gets a cake, and you just have to participate in one of the cooking processes. Like, you can either just, I don't know what it does, like mixing the batter or like shoving it in the oven, right? Like the different things. But yeah, I would have to get my... I really want to get into Palia. I don't know. I've just been feeling like I want to get into it. How's Sky so far? I've been thinking of trying to start that too. Sky is a game that's been boring to me lately. It's always the same stuff. I don't know. It's a free game, just like Palia, so I do always recommend people to play it. I mean, I can't say that it's a bad game, because I have like 300 hours on it, I believe, or so, which is a lot of fucking hours again, and I've had a lot of fun with friends. It's a social game. Sky for me is a social game. If I'm not gonna log in on my own, I'm not gonna do anything. If I'm gonna log in and if there's people around, there's some friends kind of running or anything, I might join them. We might do dailies together and all that. We might just, I don't know, do some shit around. But it's mainly just to play with people. Was meaning to ask a dumb question. No question is dumb, baby. Still no clue as to why your PC is giving you blue screens. Well, you know, you get like the QR code when you get a blue screen. I sent it to my friend who knows a lot about tech. He has like a whole degree and stuff, and like a mastering, whatever. And he said that most likely what's giving me the blue screens at this point is that I installed Windows 11 on top of my Windows 10, and he thinks Windows is reading the controllers from Windows 10, but I'm using Windows 11 and it's just getting brain farts. So he said probably the thing that's finally gonna fix my issue, because we've tried a lot of things, right? Like, this guy has done a lot of like driver updates, checking a lot of stuff that I don't even know you could do with your PC. And he said probably what's gonna finally fix the blue screens is format the PC, get everything deleted, and install Windows 11 freshly. And yeah, he said that's probably what's causing this stuff, and that we're probably just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to save all my stuff, all my documents, and then just delete it all. I know, that's what I told him. Dude, I gotta back up everything now. God damn it, I'm so lazy. If that's the case, it's gonna be annoying if you gotta do a fresh install of Windows 10 or 11. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna do that for me. I need to ask him that, because don't you need like a key or something to get Windows installed on your PC? I don't know. I really want to do it when I don't have any stream planned, to hopefully get it fixed. I mean, it was very unlucky that I got a blue screen in the middle of stream. You know what? I actually asked him, like, do I need an external hard drive? And he said, no, you can just keep it in the D, right? Because everything is like in a local disk C, and he said I can just keep it in the D one and it's not gonna get deleted. Also, I do have backup of things on Google Drive because I pay for that shit, right? I don't know. I'm gonna obviously look everything pretty closely. OBS, my VTuber model, everything, because I'm gonna have to set up a lot of things. Oh my goodness, I'm really not ready for fresh PC formatting, but oh my god, it has to be done. It has to be done. If you want to be extra safe, I still save them to an external hard drive. Would you? I shouldn't I? Is it possible to go back to Windows 10 again? I'm stuck on Windows 10 because fuck that bloated broken mess. I'm interested if my PC is a potato, to force update. I'm not sure if it's possible for me to go back to Windows 10, and I'm not sure if that would fix the problem either. You know, when my friend was installing Windows 11 on my PC, he was checking like the data on the disk C, and he said that I had 2 Windows 10 installed. And he was like shitting on whoever did that work done for me 2 years ago when I got the PC, but it seems like my PC just wasn't set up correctly. It's been giving me blue screens since the first time I got it, dude. I've managed to keep them, you know, not happening too often, then they come back for a little bit. And this time it was after I installed Windows 11 that it's been happening, which has been a few months now, so I'm done. Dude, I need a fix for that. That's what I did with mine when I got a new laptop. I'm gonna have to do it, dude. I'm gonna have to get an external hard drive, get my shit. Oh my god, I'm not ready, dude. I'm not ready. I need backup of everything. I need to set up things again. My gosh, I'm so lazy. But listen, if he fixes the blue screens, I'm all for it, okay? I will do it. I just need a whole evening of work to do this stuff, right? It's gonna take a long time, I think. That can cause blue screens, the system buggy, because it basically reading 2 OS at the same time. That's what he said. Even though he said he deleted one of the Windows 10, like he got rid of it, right? Like he did a whole checkup of the data, and apparently he got rid of it. But I don't know, maybe there's something in there on the PC that he didn't manage to find, that the PC is still picking up on. I don't know. Yeah, technology just be like that, right? Right, no worries. I wanted to do it tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time because I still don't know if I work tomorrow. Let me check the weather. It depends on the weather. If it's still cold tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to go to work because they're probably gonna close the pool. It says a maximum of 31 degrees and a minimum of 14. No, sorry, 30 degrees maximum. Sorry, I'm reading Mondays. It seems like we're gonna have pretty decent temperatures these days until at least Thursday, where the maximum already is 37. I'm not sure. I'll keep an eye out, but if I don't have to go to work, I'll probably be able to get it done for sure. I hope so, at least. But yeah. Thank you for the patience, by the way. I know I've delayed a lot of streams already because of the blue screens, and well, today I was just too unlucky. Oh my goodness, Yokers sent their breakfast. Oh my gosh, bro, that looks delicious. What the frick? Also, for anybody who's not on the Discord, join the Discord, okay? Make sure to read the rules and change your names accordingly to the rules, okay? I really appreciate that. But damn, nice big breakfast. Is that kimchi? Is that hot chocolate? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm too lazy to go out for breakfast, especially at the weekends. I just can't do it. I have to like dress up and everything just to go eat. Hell nah, especially not in the morning. I'm not a big breakfast person. I do force myself to eat a little breakfast because I can tell that it helps me, you know, get things moving, and apparently it's good because it gets like metabolism going for the day and everything. And also I do feel less hungry throughout the day when I eat breakfast, but I still couldn't eat like any proper kind of food for breakfast, like eggs or rice or anything like that. I feel like I couldn't do it, at least. I don't know. But anyways, it's past 30 past midnight, half past midnight for me, and I think I'm gonna be gonge, because I think what I'm gonna go do now before I go to bed today, which I don't want to go to bed too late because in case I work tomorrow I need to be rested, but I need to dude, I was just checking at the session time and I was like, what do you mean I've only streamed for 45 minutes? And then I remembered that my stream got cut in half. Oh my gosh, I almost lost it. I was like, what do you mean? It can be 45 minutes. Yeah, never mind. My brain is farting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go make my new Palia account and set up some stuff, hopefully next time. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Keep an eye out on the schedule because I thought I wouldn't be able to. But if I don't have to go to work, most likely I will be able to. So just keep an eye out on the schedule on the Discord. It's time to go eep. Yeah, I'm really hoping I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm really not feeling up to the task. But anyways. Bum, bum. Let's see if we can find... Do you think we can find somebody new to raid today? How do we feel about that? Somebody streaming Animal Crossing maybe, since, you know, we're shitting on the game, but we still like it, don't we? Maybe some cute VTubers or PNG tubers, right? Bum 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 bum. I don't know. I mean, if you guys have any recommendations for raids, you can let me know. Ooh, there's a cute PNG tuber streaming Animal Crossing. Maybe we'll do this person. There's a friend referral program going on, so if you want a free cute hat, you can totally use a link to make a fresh account. Yeah, you actually get goodies. Actually, I think I have a link for it. Do I not? Palia. What was my link, dude? You can use my referral link if you want. Let me check because I forgot. Okay, it's refer, like that. Yeah, you can use that link if you want, and you will get like a fruit basket for free or something like that. I don't think I get anything, but yeah, you can get the fruit basket if you use it. If you use anyone's referral code, by the way. For once, I don't have any suggestions. Only person I could suggest are playing the new gacha game that everyone's playing lately. What is it? Wuwa or something like that? Like Wuthering Waves or something? Yeah, maybe we'll do somebody new, right? Can you put it on the Discord too? For sure, baby. For sure. No worries. Do I not have it pinned on the Palia chat, dude? Nope, I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna copy it and gonna paste it in the Palia chat for y'all so that you can... I mean, to be honest, I should just use the new one if I'm gonna get a new account, you know, and maybe you can wait, Vovo, until I get the new one. Because I believe when I get the new account, I get one item when somebody uses my referral code. So if you would do me the favor, I would appreciate it. Also, good to see you, Can. Welcome in, baby. I'm about to leave, but good to see you regardless. Happy Happy Saturday. I don't know why I was about to say Thursday. Sorry. It's too late. Zenless Zone? Zero? Oh, Triple Z. Okay. I've heard about that one too. God damn, there's so many fucking gacha games these days. I don't know. And the furry... Don't they all have furry characters? I don't know. That's what you were going to do? You're too cute, Vovo. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. I'll send you the referral link as soon as I get a new account. No worries. No worries, baby. But yeah, I feel like we're gonna raid somebody, a new PNG tuber that we've never raided. They seem very cozy, so we'll see how that goes. You know how blind raids work, right? Sometimes we raid people that are like kind of weird. We don't know. But you can follow my socials if you haven't yet. I'm mostly active on Twitter, by the way. I also let you know about stream updates on Twitter. I've been very active lately, so feel free to follow me on there. And you can also, again, join my Discord. I really appreciate it if you do. You can check my schedule. You can chat with me. There's a Palia category. There's a Sky category. There's an Animal Crossing category, right? All the cute games that we enjoy playing here. You can just hang out with us. Yeah, I think that's it for me today. Let me prepare the raid here. Nice chats, dude. Nice freaking chats. Complaining about Animal Crossing, but I love it because I always get to learn things when we talk about Animal Crossing. I didn't know about the DIY thing. That was really interesting. But yeah, let me prepare the raid. You can copy the raid message. If you have a subscription, you can use the emote one. If you don't, you can use the one without emotes, right? With the emojis. There's several raid messages that I have. I don't know. You can use whichever the fuck you want. There's like a bunch of them. But yeah, anyways, thank you for joining me. There's any way to redeem a friend code after creating an account? I need to know. Redeem a friend code. I'm not sure about that. I will have to look into it, Quill. Let's just keep chatting about it on the Discord, on the Palia chat, if you don't mind, okay? Because I'm about to leave. But anyways, good to see you today, everybody. I wanted to do a longer stream, but it's getting a little bit late. All because of the blue screens that I got before opening stream as well. But thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for all the support as always. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, if not maybe on Monday. But I will see you Tapehead, Vovo, Leo, Estrellas, Quill. I'll see you Can. I will see you I think that's it. I will see you everybody. Until next time, bye bye bye. Take care.